Can you tilt the TV a little bit our way?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yes. All right, you guys, we are live. I'm gonna turn this fan down on Figg. Pause. We are live. You know who I haven't seen in chat in a long time?
Who?
Seven.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's abandoned us.
I don't know where she is.
She's still being stat in the Apollo chat.
Oh damn.
Interesting.
She's over it.
I will get to the bottom of this. She came to the live show.
She did come to the live show.
Interesting. All right, Scarso, what's the deal?
What's up, Scarso?
What's up? Palm trees in the chat if our audio is good. We got Flocc2Ball in the building. What's the deal, brother?
What's the deal, man?
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. I'm in here.
Viral content creator. What is your emoji? What should they be putting in the chat for you?
Damn. The phone one. You know the phone one with the arrow? The arrow this way and then the phone?
Oh,
you
like
gotta
call?
show me.
Yeah,
the phone?
the call the yeah. That.
iPhone emoji. Why is that your emoji? Like,
Put it. You know what I'm talking about.
Why is that your emoji?
Cause that's the one I always use. That's like my most used one.
What does it mean, Flocc2Ball?
It mean like I'm available. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Tap in.
Yeah, tap in, yeah.
Tap in.
Oh God.
Right,
yeah.
Palm trees, burgers, and iPhones in the chat. If the volume is good, if the audio is good, if you guys can hear us. We are back with OBS. We are using OBS, so we will be able to pull stuff up on the screen, unlike our past few episodes. I know you guys have missed that, but I just had to update my computer, believe it or not. So there's that. Such a simple fix. Finally, it's crazy. We're not that late. We're only 30 minutes or 45 minutes late, which to black people is really on time.
Crazy.
So, yeah, we got Flocc2Ball every day in LA, man. Send them super chats in. While we wait for people to join us, let's start with a warm up. I want to open up this episode by saying, fuck Kanan. Fuck Kanan. He is my least favorite television character in the history of television. All my years of watching TV. I watched Raising Kanan up here the other night. Everybody else had already saw it and spoiled it for me, but I got to watch it for myself. Do you watch the show?
No.
Loser. Do you watch the show?
Nah, my aunt wanted to meet it too, but I was like, I'm straight.
So neither one of you watch Power Raising Kanan?
No.
Okay.
I stopped watching Power when he was trying to give it all up for the police.
Well, who was trying to give it all up for the police?
Ghost.
Ghost is dead.
Good.
And this is a prequel. Anywho, in Raising Kanan, Kanan kills his Uncle Marvin after killing his Uncle Lou on the season opener. On the most recent episode, he killed Uncle Marvin, who was all of our favorite characters. So I just wanted to take time to say rest in peace to Marvin Thomas. He was always eating. He had anger management issues. Reminded me a lot of myself. Rest in peace to the realest one out there. Kanan killed his own, not that it means anything to you guys, but if you're a fan of the Power series, he basically, throughout all the different shows he's been on, he's killed his entire family. He killed both of his uncles, he killed his cousin Jukebox, he killed his own son Sean in like the first season of Power. So fuck Kanan, and I want to go watch the episode where Tariq finally kills him again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, what's next? Oh, the game, Fighting Backstage. Did you guys see that?
It's like, is this not Don Julio activity that y'all got at me in the comments for? Game's always drunk. He's always having fun. He's always turned.
They cooked us in the comments for saying that the Game YG versus looked like a hood day, and we didn't appreciate Game being that drunk in a professional setting. Well, here he is backstage at his show, drunk. Is there audio?
This is what y'all love.
This is Play Fighting. Guys, can you close that door for me, please? All right, it looks like Rough House here. It's not like a serious fade or nothing. So is it permissible? What say you, Tam?
Rough House, how old is the Game?
40-something, well into his 40s.
No, I know his exact age. He should be...
He was born in the 70s.
Born in the 70s?
He was born in the 70s for sure.
It was 79. It was 79.
Okay, so he's the same age as Foxy now.
It's just, I'm not a man, so let me
search it up. Let's see if I got it right.
Yeah, let's. Is it okay?
It should be 79.
to continue to he's 46. Yeah, he's 79.
Yeah,
You're right.
79. I knew it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flocc2Ball, hip hop historian.
Yeah.
Are we
You got the
still?
keys? All right.
Are we still roughhousing at 46 as men? Is that
I'm not 46.
cute?
I can't
Is that
tell
cool?
you. I love to roughhouse. I love to
Goodness.
squabble. So I can't. But I wouldn't be doing. Oh, yes, I would. If I'm just with my homies and we at an event and we outside behind backstage and we just. It's play fighting. I'm not gonna hold this one against him.
Okay.
But it's just bad timing given how drunk he was at the verses. So it's just this video to be out there of him doing it just looks like more shenanigans, more like immature behavior from him. But I think like if this was an isolated incident,
It would be like, oh, the game is just having fun.
like if Game had been doing well and being professional for years and years and years, and then you saw a video of him play fighting with his homies backstage, that's a funny moment. But when you always see him drunk and you always see him begrudged and you feel me, and these different social media antics, I feel like it's bad. What say you, Flocc2Ball?
I feel like I seen it already. I seen it like probably like I seen it like a couple days after it happened. I was just like, they just did the expected. That's what I thought. They just did what was expected.
So I can see this.
That's how I felt about it.
You don't think there's it's a bad look or it's a good look?
I feel like it don't really matter. Like he middle aged. Who cares?
You're saying it's already over for him, so it don't matter how he present himself.
Yeah, you can say that, I guess.
It be like that.
Well, speaking of fights, Joe Moses had a sold out concert at the Novo. Those of you that don't live in LA, it's a mid-sized venue, about 2,400 people at LA Live. And that was what, Saturday? Might have been Friday night or Saturday night, over the weekend. Nonetheless, all the ratchets was out there fighting, man. It was 3 fights recorded amongst females at the Joe Moses concert at the Novo. Who fights at the Novo? Not gonna show too much, just showing you guys the snippet. Drama at the Novo. Are we surprised that bitches was running fades at Joe Moses' concert?
No.
Seems a bit on brand.
I don't want to shade his fan base, but it gives fight outside.
But it was an all-white party. You had to wear all white. It was his birthday.
And we're seeing people not obeying the dress code.
There were people who were not white.
White shirts and colored pants.
Lord have mercy. Flocc2Ball, what say you?
I think it's just regular shit. Nothing that hasn't happened before.
Predictable. Got you. All right, we're going to react to Mr. Viral Podcaster, Viral Podcast. Shout out to him, shout out to Long Beach. He has a take about Larry June being a fake Dom Kennedy. I love it. I really, really love this type of content. Let's check it out.
Kenny, you said Larry June and Jay Worthy are your favorite West Coast rappers in this era. I'm not with the Larry June shit, bro. Listen, content-wise, I hear what y'all saying. The man raps about making money, drinking smoothies, being healthy, all that. I'm with all that. I can't get with the talking slow flow. To me, he's a Dom Kennedy knockoff. That's just my opinion. You know, you got the name brand, then you got the off-brand shit. Dom Kennedy is the name brand. Larry June, he's the knockoff to me. He the Dollar General, the shit that be at the back of the Dollar Tree. That's Dom Kennedy. That's Larry June. Dom Kennedy is the original blueprint. Now, much success to Larry June's success. Never hating. It's not my cup of tea though. Like I said, 91 smoothies in 91 is fire.
91.
All that other shit that, you need to eat healthy and get your money right. I'm from the Bay Area. I can't do that shit, bro. That shit is ass.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. I thought I would like this take, but I guess I don't. Because Larry June makes amazing music. That is cliche. I've never listened to Larry June. Rhetoric there. Larry June makes love songs. He makes songs about pimping. He makes songs about keeping it player. He makes songs about letting the bitch go, moving on, breakup songs.
Actually will experiment with different sounds and producers.
Yeah, it's very melodic. Can he be stoic and still at times? Absolutely, but huge Larry June fan here. I just think Larry June is a fake Dom Kennedy, but I'm still a fan of his.
You know what? I don't even like the idea of saying Larry June is a fake Dom Kennedy. Larry June took what Dom Kennedy did and is building upon it and is doing much better.
True.
So don't,
maybe not fake.
Because I've gotten bullied for listening to Dom Kennedy in other states around other people that just like, turn this off.
Turn it off. It's,
immediately. Yeah. Like, what is this? This nigga just talking on the beat. He's not even rapping. So for y'all to be like so hard on Larry June when he actually makes listenable songs, I never, so it's, don't do that.
Oh, it actually makes listenable songs with shade. Flocc2Ball, what's your take on the Larry June versus Dom Kennedy conversation? Are you a fan of either or?
Are they being compared? Like, is that what the conversation
in this take,
is?
he was calling Larry a fake Dom. But are you a fan of either of those artists?
Nah. Not a fan of neither of those artists.
Never listened to him like that?
Listened to a couple of Dom Kennedy songs.
Nothing for Uncle Larry?
He's solid. He's solid when it comes to features. He's delivered a solid amount of features throughout the decades. Some proven features.
Proven feature. Do you think that, like, you don't have to be a music expert? We're just chilling.
You don't want to be mean to him, I guess. Like, he do got good features.
You think that nigga's weak? Just say that. I think his new shit is weak too. Shit.
I haven't listened to his new shit. I kind of stopped right there. The last song I heard from him was with T-Fly. You know what I'm talking about?
Still calling?
Nah, hell no.
You mean more recent?
It was like 3
Lay
years.
You Down.
Yeah, it was something
Pleasures,
like. Yeah, it was one of his. It was
Love Stalker.
It was one of the recent singles with T-Fly. That was the last shit I heard. But I'll say he a solid contribution to hip hop. Larry June I haven't listened to
At all.
Okay. Never heard a song.
Okay, got you. Would you impersonate Dom Kennedy? Would you do a skit for Dom? He's gonna be sensitive and
if I was compensated.
If you got paid to do a Dom Kennedy skit, you would do.
Yeah, I've been compensated to do major artists like by their staff and things of that nature.
Right.
So yeah, he one of them circumstances where under my free will, no.
Okay.
I would love to say. So, and for an internet personality, I feel like the underlying sentiment there might be, if I do this Dom Kennedy skit, it's not going to be enough people that even care about this to get me the...
If he's disrespectful enough, it would be a lot of people. Because Dom is beloved in L.A. If it was a disrespectful skit, if you made fun of Dom's like list and things like that, that's just me having a disrespectful.
Dress like him.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Carry on.
All right, so Young Thug wants to sign Quavo. Did you guys see that post?
I saw, and that was very odd too. Like, why would I, as Quavo, sign to an artist, Young Thug?
Let's see. He said, "Leave Capital and come with us, brother.
We need you."
This is what I believe Young Thug commented underneath a Quavo post. What's you guys take on this?
He's been trying to sign multiple people, but it's just, if I'm an already established artist, why do I need to be on YSL? And why do I need to be associated with Young Thug in that way?
Is Quavo an established artist as a solo artist?
I would say, off the strength of the Migos and him producing a bunch of songs for people, Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Beyonce, yeah, I don't need the Young Thug deal. Are you gonna give me more than the real record label?
Well, it hasn't worked. Him being signed to Capitol hasn't. When's the last time Quavo had like a solo hit record?
That's because people don't want to hear Quavo, and I'm willing to bet Young Thug doesn't mean come over here as an artist, Quavo. He's talking about come over here as a producer. We need you. Don't nobody need Quavo voice on the track.
Producer?
No, I think he wants Quavo to sign to YSL as an artist, and he put out a Quavo album.
Yeah.
If Young Thug hadn't been moving so erratically post prison release, like if he hadn't had like his name is like smutted and he's not the same Thug. But if he was the same Thug as before jail, I wouldn't mind seeing that era from Quavo. Like I remember when Mobb Deep went to G Unit and got them a hit and sold a few million records. After, you got what I'm saying? That would be the equivalent of this. A group that had was out for 10 years, and then they go and they sign with a new hot younger artist that's doing their thing. So yeah. Right now, if I was Quavo, I would say no because Thug is just looking kind of funny in the light. He's seeming like unstable. You know what I'm saying? He can't get a hit himself. Like his buzz is down. He's in a lot of drama, all those leak phone calls and all of that bullshit. But if that wasn't the case, if it was just normal Thug, I would say yes. What say you, Flocc2Ball?
I feel like at Quavo's point in his career, it'd be a solid choice, especially if nothing else is on the table right now. Mm-hmm. I say it'd be I think it's something that definitely shake up everybody and probably bring more traction than he could get by himself right now.
I agree. I think it'll definitely spark some much needed flames on the Atlanta rap scene. Having him and YSL to make YSL more formidable since Gunna left, or Gunna's no longer considered YSL. It's like Atlanta's superpower was that they always stuck together. Mm-hmm. So when it's divided, we see QC broke up because they sold it for hundreds of millions.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not really broke up, just they sold it.
Dissolved the company pretty much, practically. Mm-hmm. Gunna and Thug fell out. You feel me? Like everybody moving different. On different accords. I would love to see all of them come back together, and that could be a step in the right direction. So it's like part of me will say yes, but part of me will also say no because of Young Thug's erratic behavior. He's always had erratic behavior. This is the same dude that used to wear dresses and paint his nails and all kind of crazy shit, skirts and shit. However, to me, it's just like now it's like, to me, he seems more like a weirdo now than ever.
And Scar Soul in the chat is saying Lyor Cohen stopped the Migos thugging tape from releasing back in the day.
Yeah, so they all was on 300 and T. Lyor Cohen, who is now, I think he's like a president of YouTube or something like that. He's from Def Jam fame, obviously. Former chairman of Warner. He started 300 with Kevin Liles, and they had Migos, Young Thug, all of them signed to him. All right, that's our take on that. So it's a trend. Tam, this is the topic for you. There's a trend going on. We're still doing our warm-up. Palm trees in the chat. We'll start with topics very soon.
This ain't never been a topic for me, but go ahead.
I need your take on this. Stay-at-home boyfriends. Women are the real breadwinners so far in 2026, and stay-at-home boyfriends are on the rise in the U.S. Women now hold slightly more than 50% of U.S. non-farm payroll jobs, meaning they have edged past men in total payroll employment, according to Fortune and Fox News. Tam, what say you? Would you date a stay-at-home boyfriend?
There's no such thing. In my vocabulary, my lexicon, my view of the world, there's no such thing. And just because I have the misfortune to live in the era of weak niggas, doesn't mean I'm going to take one and let them come to my house. That's crazy.
Okay.
No. I've come from the patriarchy time. The man is in charge. He got more money than you. You might put a little something on the bills. You might pay for the vacation. A stay-at-home boyfriend is like a child. That's a child. At least a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home girlfriend, which I feel like is entry-level hoeing, is you gonna cook and clean, you gonna do the man laundry, you might be his fake little assistant. But a stay-at-home boyfriend, what he doing? He on the game? Is he gonna do the job of a wife? Is the question.
Well, we'll get back to that. Stay-at-home wife, girlfriend is entry-level hoeing.
Stay-at-home girlfriend is entry-level hoeing. Wife is your wife.
You're coming off a little anti-black.
Hell.
You're coming off a little anti-black man-ish to me.
Don't bring them up because they're going to be like, I said this and that. I didn't say nothing about them.
Why can't a brother stay at home, play the game, scratch his balls, smoke weed, smoke Black and Mouse on your couch all day while you go out there and earn that money? How dare you, Tam? Are you too good?
Very much so. And it's like, that's what happened when y'all let these niggas trap you with a baby. I'm too smart for that. It's not happening with me. Because then you're trying to keep your family together, so you with a loser and you're trying to hide it, you're trying to shelter him or whatever. It's not that. So I'm sorry. If you want to be a stay-at-home boyfriend, just stay at your mama house.
But then he can't be there when you get home. He can't be there to have sex with you. Tam.
He can take a bus, a Lime scooter, whatever. He can come deliver that dick and go right back to where he came from. Don't even spend the night.
Deliver that dick and go right back. Put that on a shirt, Tam. Flocc2Ball, what's your take on stay-at-home boyfriends?
I think it's not unheard of, and it's happened before, and it'll continue to happen.
What's your disposition on it? Do you feel like it's dirty, dusty, bummy, or are you like, fuck it is what it is. It's okay for a guy to stay at home while his girl gets the money?
I think that it's all subjective.
And what is your subject?
Do you have aspirations to be a stay-at-home boyfriend, Flocc2Ball?
I do not.
Okay, boom.
Why do you think stay-at-home girlfriends is entry-level hoe in town?
Because if you're staying at home and you don't got no kids, what the fuck is you doing? You're not doing nothing.
You cooking, cleaning. You can have a pet. Plants.
Girl,
plants
stop.
need work.
You can play with these. You can hustle these niggas. You're not about to hustle me. I'm not letting a bitch that don't have no kids stay at home and not work. That's crazy. What are you doing? You're in there watching TV. You cooked some food for the two of us, so you really cooked for yourself, and you just made enough for me to have some too. Mm-hmm. And you washed your clothes, and like I'm saying, you included mine. It's not worth a full-time employee.
So you can't be a stay-at-home girlfriend unless you guys have children, in your opinion. Otherwise, you're a prostitute.
Yeah, entry level. You adjacent. Entry level
You're
for sure.
fucking for a place to stay.
You are fucking for food and shelter. For sure. Because if as a stay-at-home girlfriend, let me get this in your head, ladies. If you decide, oh, I'm not fucking with him right now. He did something I don't like. You find out he been lying. He not really working late. He been going to the bar, this, that. Are you not even in a position to say nothing? Because you're an employee. You're like, you're a service worker. You just there. You're just a pussy in the house, in-house pussy.
They said Rios is a stay-at-home father.
He bought that house.
Yeah, he's earned the right. He worked at fucking NASA.
See, you niggas y'all are retarded. That's the problem. Because if he bought the house, that's still the arrangement that I'm talking about. I got a little something on the bills. Right. You pay for this whole house? Did you buy the cars too?
I beef for Rios right now. He brought food to No Jumper, but he didn't bring any food over here.
That's funny.
All my time of knowing him when he was at Ace Sports Worldwide, never had food, but he had his sister and family, who I guess have a catering business, bring a whole feast for Adam. Cooning and self-hate is the narrative I'm running with. Because when you were at the black-owned platforms, we never got a bite of food. I've been on Ace Boys several times. Okay. Never saw any food.
You don't think
he's been on Fair to Say before? Never any food. But now that you at No Jumper, Rios, you got the fam bam pulling up with plates, oxtail plates.
Hold on. Is he talking about yesterday?
Yeah, you saw that. Turkey wings.
Hey, oh God, I was all like, nigga, when I was there, they ain't never brought no food. I swear to God, I said that.
Taf Third had his friends bring barbecue, but perhaps
Korean barbecue.
That's racist. No,
I swear to God, I said that. I was like, when I pulled up, they ain't never bring no food. On God, I was like, what the hell? They got all the plates and the whole. I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Gloves, chicken and
I was a special guest too. On God, they ain't make sure.
That's because that was the people up there. They never got no food. But Rios, perhaps I'm gonna give him a little bit of bail with this and say that he's trying to make the most of his time there because it's very tenuous, and maybe he's getting some free advertisement for his family by bringing the food up there, having it on camera.
Don't advertise that motherfucking food. That food look good.
But it's on a big platform. He's trying to milk the platform.
I do all kinds of stuff to that food. But anywho. What's next? Snoop Dogg. This is our last warm-up topic. You got is it? No, we got a couple more. All right, next warm-up topic. Snoop Dogg says he's supportive of his wife owning a strip club because she was supportive of him doing porn.
So a wife is to be a version of you, but be herself, and also be as strong as you, and to be weak, and to be supportive through anything and all things, like to show vulnerability, to show that she's a human, and to also be able to support her with whatever she's doing and going through. It can't be a one-way street. It's got to be whatever she loves. Like, for example, right? This is the best example of me and my wife. So it was a part of my life where I was infatuated with pimping, like fully infatuated,
like real life,
like infatuated with it to where I got involved. Like I started hanging with pimps, I started dressing like them, I started going to players' balls. I started because as a kid, that was a superhero to us. Because the pimp had the car, the girls, the money, the slick talk, his hair was right, his clothes was fly, he had everything. So I was infatuated with that, and I was into it, made movies and all types of stuff for 3 years straight. And my wife just said, on my 35th birthday party, she threw me a Players Ball birthday party. and invited all the pimps and all the just support it. So maybe 2 years ago, my wife decides to buy a strip club and have a male exotic night. Hello? Frequently. So what do? Do I say, what the hell are you doing? I support. I show up. I throw money in there. You understand what I'm saying? I support. Because
Well, hold on. Snoop Dogg was throwing money on male strippers.
You took that. I'm not gonna say that about our
He
brother.
threw money in the air at the exotic nights at a male strip club.
It's a regular strip club. It's Boss Ladies. It's
Right.
formerly Deja Vu downtown.
Correct. I'm familiar.
She bought it. She revamped it. They have a male exotic night. He may
And
have
he said he
gone.
threw money up there.
Yeah, he may have gone to one of the initial male exotic nights to bring the crowd out. He is Snoop Dogg. He's the draw. So come to the shit. I mean, you know, everybody knows Snoop Dogg is extremely straight. So,
I'm not suggesting anything homosexual. I'm suggesting something funny.
oh yeah,
That's funny to me.
yeah.
Nonetheless, what you guys think on him supporting Miss Shantae's Boss Ladies Exotic Nights?
Go ahead, Flocc2Ball, please.
Are you high?
Oh my god.
Have you been smoking?
I smoked a little
you
bit
did
of cannabis.
Okay.
I've
Cannabis is crazy.
I do think that Snoop Dogg is 100% correct that he kind of, I don't want to say he has no choice, but it would definitely make him less of a good person if he didn't support his wife in all of her endeavors, because she has been there to support him in his. And I'm sure during not just the pimp era, but many Snoop Dogg eras, it wasn't easy. Yeah, it wasn't that tight to be his wife, you know, back at home handling things. So in this new era of her, boss lady, you got to show up.
Got you about a $10 super chat from
Miss G, hey friend, showing some support. Thank you so much, Miss G. I hope you're having a great week.
Shout out to Miss G. Much love. Thank you so much. All right. Roddy Ricch posted something like coming soon or something.
They talking about weed don't do that.
Funny.
Good weed do.
He's teased the Navy album so much that it's like, do we care?
Oh no, I'm over it. I said I'll believe it when I see it on Apple Music. But yeah, RoddyRichOfficial.com, and on his Instagram story, he put coming soon.
What's the album called?
The Navy album. It's delayed. Like
The Navy?
The Navy album. Over 3 years.
Yeah.
It's been delayed. I'm over it. I feel like if he was to ever drop this album, it should just be a surprise drop. You wake up, it's on streaming platforms. He got a new music video out on YouTube. You feel me?
That would have been a solid approach.
Yeah, I think you announcing anything coming soon, nobody believes you. I remember when you dropped the single, Survivor's Remorse, 911, nothing stuck. No record would stick. I think you're overthinking it. I know I'm privy to a lot.
You got to think about how easy it is to overthink it in his situation. You get what I'm saying? He done already did the top shit so early into his career that it's like very hard not to overthink your long-term catalog. Like you've seen it a lot with artists throughout the years, like what rappers, like you've seen it like what 50 Cent, like you know what I'm saying? Like you done seen like people they come out striking, at least like when they come out mainstream, they come out striking, they like do all the top shit that they could do early into their career, to where once you 3, 4, 5 years in, you done already sold 10, 20 million. You get what I'm saying? You done already charted at the top of the charts. So it's hard not to overthink your future instead. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I understand that perspective, and 50 Cent is a good example of that. I do feel like 50 Cent won a better album run than Roddy Ricch did. But I get the analogy. Roddy Ricch has sold over 55 million records. He's a Grammy winner. He went diamond with a single called The Box. So I understand the pressure, but he's never dropped a surprise album before. So why not try that method now? You never just relax. That's one thing. If you watch the movie Odyssey, that's one thing I walked away from that movie. He was stuck on that island for however many years, the soldier, Odysseus or whatnot. He was stuck on the island for so many years, and then he finally got home just by making a little raft and getting on it. Like he was on a journey home. It took like 20 years to get home on this boat. leading this crew, trying to direct
Initially,
the
he
ship
had like
this
18
way.
ships.
Correct. Lead the ship this way, lead the ship that way. All he had to do was sit on a piece of wood, close his eyes, open his eyes, he was back at home. So I'm saying that to say, sometimes you just got to release control and just go with the flow. And I feel like that's what Roddy Ricch needs to do. Because if he drops a project, even if he drops this album and we don't like every song, I'm sure there's going to be some bangers on there. There's going to be a record that we gravitate to that'll be a big record. So I think he is just overthinking it. And you're saying it's easy to overthink it, but after 3 years of delaying the album, you got to get over it, Roddy, or else retire. Yeah, so there's that.
We got a super chat from Compton's finest 55. Can't read the rest. Tamala, can I take you on a date? Unfortunately, friend, no. But thank you for the $10. I hope you have a great week.
Tamala is crazy.
For the overthink thing, I feel like it's not so much overthink. I guess that's like a term that you could call it, but it's more so I'm trying to chase or repeat what I did before, and that was lightning in a bottle. You can't be married to the idea that, oh yeah, when I came out the first time with the box, worldwide hit, I'm gonna do that again. You're probably not. So let's work off of that. Let's work off the notion that you probably won't get another The Box, but let's just keep on making music and see what happens. Yeah. If you're in the situation always, I need another box, I need this, you're definitely not gonna get it now.
Yeah, because you probably wasn't thinking like that when you made the box.
Exactly.
Probably
So you
just vibing in the studio and putting on a song. I doubt he knew like, oh, this record's gonna go diamond.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no way. So stop that.
Definitely.
And don't have people around you that are trying to make that the measuring stick either, because that's stupid. That's setting you up for failure.
Right. So they want a Lush wellness check. If you guys send a $20 super chat, we will call Lush and ask him about his mental health breakdown.
Yeah, when was this?
On No Jumper on the Tuesday show yesterday.
Yeah.
He said that his newest girlfriend overdosed on fentanyl. And yeah, that's my exact laugh. And pertinent to this. And Lush, we send prayers and thoughts. Roddy Ricch just needs to be a label owner at this point. That would be dope. With all that money he got, they definitely give him a fat label deal. Why people keep saying that autism is at an all-time high, but popping pills and popping perks is also at an all-time high. Kids don't get autism. Okay, shout out to all autistic people.
I'm like, why did you read that, Dejon?
It's just the Pootie Tang part.
Pootie Tang Jr.? Oh, he got
Saw that
you.
movie. All right, last warm up. No, second to last warm up. OT Genasis says that he wants to make a comeback. He's ready to start dropping music again, which is strange because he was just in my comments saying that one of the problems with LA rap is that niggas get hot and then they stop dropping music. And I was like, you're describing yourself. I'm like, you had some hot singles and then you stopped dropping music. So he said, I finally want to make music again. Every time I see OT Genasis, he's like clubbing, partying on somebody's stream, living it up with the Kardashians or whatnots or the sorts, living it up in luxury, playing the game, playing the video game.
Do you have a take on this, Tam?
Cussing people out because he's rich on the internet a few years ago. Like, anybody that had criticism for him, he was just going crazy on him that he's so rich. So it's like, and I'd be willing to bet money he has been in the studio this whole time, but bullshitting. So to come to social media and be like, I finally want to make music again, instead of, like you said, just dropping something, or it's like, it's performative.
I feel like OT could always, he's one of the artists I always look to just be able to pop out with a single, like a Compton AV, but his to an obviously higher magnitude.
Yeah.
Don't want to ever hear an OT Genasis album. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit in my car and listen to a 15-track OT Genasis album. He's not known as an album artist.
I think a good thing he could do, like a good little rollout right now, would be like him dropping a single with a streamer. You know what I'm saying?
Like, who the fuck is DD?
Or dropping a single with like Blueface or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
I think for some Instagram attention, yeah, but to really
I feel like that pop his name, you know what I mean? Like pop his name back.
OT Genasis, he makes club music. That's why I don't really take all of this. That's why I'm saying it's performative. Go to the studio, make a club song, and take it to the club.
Like, he could be on songs with Young Miami. He could be on songs with Bossman D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can make, so he doesn't need Blueface.
He could have been on the Motion Party tour.
Right. He can make music with, like, he has a formula. He makes, like, Cut It, Coco. What's the
I look like Bay.
Like, he makes bona fide actual hits, well-structured hits with dope hooks. I feel like he could work with like big party artists, big club artists, club-friendly artist. So when he comes with one of those singles, I'll be interested. But other than that, I'm cool. I'm not trying to hear OT Genasis album. You have ample amount of years to make a dope album and never done that. Last warm-up topic before we start the show. I asked the timeline on Twitter first. I originally asked, because somebody was like, oh, you don't like the new Pay Gotti song. Pay Gotti has a song that I posted on my Instagram weeks ago, Benz or Mazda. Shout out to Storm DeBarge. I believe she directed the video, creative directed it, hired the dancers, choreographed it, all that stuff. So I reposted it. Silence. I don't hear nothing when I repost your video. I didn't give my opinion. I didn't say it's trash, this, that, and the third. I said, oh, Pay Gotti just dropped a new video called Benz or Mazda and posted on my Instagram. Cool. No complaint. When I say, yesterday somebody sent it to me on Twitter, was like, how do you feel about this song? I said, y'all don't think he sounds like One Take Jay? I wake up this morning to Pay Gotti posting a screenshot of my Twitter on his Instagram. It's like 6 a.m. He posted, call me a clown, said airball clown. And then I believe this might be his sister, or maybe it's his girl because her name is Lady Gotti or some sort of relative or something. I went to her Instagram. She's also from PJ's. You know, he's from PJ Watts. And yeah, this is her. And she said, no, but you built like Cleveland Jr. and them fat twins, the fat twins from White Tees. So you know me. I responded to the young lady. I said, now you don't need to be talking about how anybody looks. What say you, Tam?
Yeah, you're not gonna get me in no beef with no project, bitches. They don't got nothing to lose. I got very nice life, cute apartment, all that.
Hey, aren't you from Watts?
Good luck to y'all, yes.
Tam is from Watts.
115th and Wadsworth.
Oh, you was banging.
Where is that? Where is that?
It's like the last houses before you get to the project, before you get to the Nickersons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, it's treacherous over there.
It is. So I already learned my lesson with types like these.
It's treachery.
I say no.
No, I can handle my. It's not one. This is a lady, so I feel like I take it easy with my response.
You did, because you didn't say nothing about her.
I didn't call her out her name. I didn't say anything about her appearance. I just said you don't need to be talking about how anyone looks. Yeah, I feel like, you know, for you to come in my appearance and you're not like typical beauty queen, you feel me? So that's kind of stupid, but to each his own. What's your take on this? Let me go back to it one more time.
Run over what I'm supposed to be giving my take on real quick. Little something.
I said Pay Gotti sounds. I asked the timeline.
I heard that part.
Does Pay Gotti sound like One Take Jay or Vice, whatever?
Yeah.
This being Lady Gotti, I believe this is his sister or relative.
Okay.
She called me.
Yeah.
What did she call me?
Cleveland Brown.
Cleveland Brown Jr. What's your take on her calling me Cleveland Brown Jr. and how I handled the situation?
How did you handle the situation?
I just responded with, now you don't need to be talking about anybody looks. I feel like I was mature in my response.
Did she respond to that?
Yes, she said I look. Then she posted a picture of the twins from what was they? The Cookout, the White Tees, the fat twins, Hercules from Nutty Professor. Remember that fat one? And his brother.
And what
they
she
was
said?
in what else was they in? Bill, How to Be a Player. It's all before your fucking time.
Okay. What I do have to say about this, but it's the case. This is why, but you're never going to stop. But this is why I'm like, why do you even care about this LA rap shit? Because nobody else does. But okay. Y'all get so upset when somebody actually mentions you, acknowledges you, shares your music, whatever, even if they give their opinion, when who else is doing it? Nobody. And you immediately want to come at their looks and get disrespectful when I'm talking objectively about something that you're putting out for consumption. Dejon is not trying to be a Gap model in Old Navy commercials, this and that. So you talking about his looks is irrelevant to his job. It doesn't make sense. It's like petty playground bullshit. It's not stopping the song from being, you know, not going where it needs to go.
All I asked was,
why do you think Pay Gotti has such a big following? Like, why did he just like emerge?
I think he got a big loud pause from being on the Kai's Not Mafia-thon. Remember, he was on that like a year or so ago. I think that boosted his Spotify. I saw his Spotify listenership go through the roof. I saw his IG follows go through the roof. He did like a freestyle with Kai's Not when they did that Mafia-thon thing in that red room. I believe him and AZ Tyke was the only West Coast artist I saw up there. And then I remember it was like, first the big scandal was, not scandal, conversation around Pay Gotti was that he sounds like EBK J-Bo. I remember Almighty Suspect and him started beefing because Suspect said that on No Jumper. And then he posted his Spotify numbers next to Almighty Suspect. All I did was ask, if you go on my Twitter, it's still up. I asked, I said, do y'all think he sounds like Once AJ? My whole point is, when I posted the music video some weeks ago, without an opinion, without any narrative or critique to it, you ignored it. So I can promote your music and post your music, and you don't have anything to say. But if I ask a question or critique your music, you're upset and you have something to say. And that's
that rapper ego, man.
Yeah.
That's that rapper ego.
But yeah, there's that. Let's see if we can play.
Yeah, don't play it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. All right, let's start the show. Can we wrap up for sure?
Let's go.
So this is how we're gonna do the raffle. If you want to win a Dan Lay shirt, you send in $5 or more, and you tell us your favorite Flocc2Ball skit. What is your favorite Flocc2Ball skit? Send $5 or more, and you can win an A Day in LA t-shirt. Palm trees in the chat. Let's start the show. Oh, we didn't press our button.
Oh.
Applause. Dark Rainbow. Destruction. All right. Yeah, all these other rappers sensitive. Tell me about it. Tam, please have a seat. This topic pertains to you.
Let's go.
Tam, we didn't get a chance to talk about it on Saturday. Did you see your boy, your latest project, your best friend Smac, get choked for $10,000 by Bobby Green, who I'm assuming is an MMA fighter or something like that, boxer or something?
I did.
Let's react to that video before we give you your flowers for being right.
Relax and enjoy the ride. Wait, what? Enjoy the ride.
Oh my God.
Why are you looking at me, man? So, quick prayer, Smac. Other thing I'll tell you, don't freak out. What you mean don't freak out?
Just relax and let it happen.
Yeah, just let it relax and let it happen. I got some friends, like, I remember one time, I used to choke all my homies up. I took it to one friend, and he was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, who comes up like that? You have a heart attack.
Give me a hug, it's crazy.
17, I can come to you see my other side. 10, baby. 10 banger. Take me to
Relax. Take a deep breath. Thank you. Relax.
Get out of his face. Drop the name, keep everything, don't breathe. Tell me. It don't matter. Do whatever feels right to you. You know what I mean? You can't fight this shit. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Just let it happen, okay?
He didn't know where he was at.
Hold the room to the other side. Don't hear that. Oh my God. Yeah, welcome back. You are welcome back. Woo! Yeah!
Congratulations, Smacky. He won $9,800 by being choked till he was unconscious. Would you guys let someone do that to you for $9,800 on camera?
Me, yes, because I'm a lady. So it's like...
Yes.
You say yes.
Yeah, I would.
I too would like to be choked on camera for $9,800.
Yeah.
Bobby Green, I definitely invite you over here. Cover your ears, Flocc2Ball. Cover your ears. I'm gonna say something that you don't want to hear. Cover your ears.
What are you going to say?
For $9,800 fucking dollars, he could choke me till I'm nut.
Oh my God. A little asphyxiation kink?
Yes. It's gonna take me longer than it took Smac tonight.
I've been choked for less than that.
All right, Flocc2Ball, you can uncover the ears. So yes, Bobby Green, you have an open invitation to bring $9,800 and those choking arms over here.
Choking arms?
Look, that seems like easy fucking money. That seems like easy fucking money.
Of course, but it's more so your reputation and all of that that's why Smac was struggling with
He
it.
the one putting his dick against niggas' asses. Every time he choking a nigga out, it's butt to stick. Every time he choking a nigga out, butt to stick, is it not? You're not choking from the side, Paul.
Oh God.
He's butt to stick. He's stony to stick.
Smac, I'm glad that you were not too good to get some little chili. I'm also glad that you didn't split it with them niggas because you seen how they was trying to run it.
They didn't want him to split the chili.
Split it for what? Are we all getting choked or am I getting choked?
Oh, wait, hold on. Because I keloid, so I don't think I could do this.
Oh my God. You're not going to keloid from a choke.
No, I can't. I don't think I can do this, guys. I keloid.
It's like something right here in your throat that they block the air path and it's something to your brain and then you just pass out. That's why it's like a sexual kink as well.
But is it going to happen? Why was it so quick? I wanted it to last longer than that.
No, because, you mean him waking up?
No, the choking.
Oh my God.
Tab, I knew Tab loves the chokes. Tab does have that look. Tab does have a look like she likes to be choked. Pause.
That's why I can't have no stay-at-home boyfriend. I'm not letting no broke nigga choke me. It's crazy.
You got that look on you, girl. It's a stamp.
It's a stamp.
But, all right, so there's a part 2 to this conversation. MackWop is giving Tam, a.k.a. TransWop, is giving Tam her flowers. He said that Tam is right when it comes to how they disrespect Smac and use him for content as a class.
Because T-Rail refused to get choked. And it's like, why couldn't you get choked?
Well, his arm is broke. So that one arm.
What is that? Choking is on the neck. You don't need no.
It could hinder. It could hinder.
They playing.
Here we go.
I don't know how to feel no more, bro. Like, oh man, I see my partner get put to sleep, like crumpled up, boo-booed on himself. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know, Chad. We ain't talking about it, man. This is getting crazy. It's getting crazy. I thought y'all learned y'all lesson dealing with that man, with the crazy Tupac. I thought dealing with the crazy Tupac. Yeah. But nah, lessons wasn't learned, obviously. Lessons wasn't learned. And that just made me understand more and more what Tam was talking about. You might be right, Tam. They not Smac friend over there, how he getting violated like this, bro. You getting called dirty, you getting spit on.
Who spat on Smac?
I don't know.
I didn't see that episode. Tam, how do you feel to be vindicated? A lot of people said you were in the Reddit were saying that you were wrong. A lot of people agree with me. My take is that Smac carries himself like a smoker and a J-Cat, so he doesn't deserve respect. But MackWop, aka TransWop, is under the impression that you were right.
TransWop.
People, he got caught following a tranny porn page on Twitter. Akademiks posted it. But yeah, Tam, how do you feel getting vindicated?
I don't feel like I need vindication from you retards and idiots that see situations and be like, no, people deserve it. Like, you're just against certain people. But it's very obvious if you use human eyes and empathy. Dejon has no empathy because he hates this person. But I'm saying the rest of you. Or you have disagreement, whatever. You have beef with them. So you don't.
I don't respect Smac.
You don't respect it, so you don't see it clearly. But any person off the street be like, "Oh damn, all that's going on, and that's your friend." Like, well, that's not your friend. Like, I wouldn't kick it with a person like that, and that's why immediately to even cut through the little bit of bias that you have, I'm like, Dejon, would you let somebody treat me like that? And
No,
the answer is no.
You're not a crack whore. Mom is a crack whore.
Oh my
God.
God.
You're not a crack whore. So I would never. But if you carried yourself like Jalise and somebody treated you with
God
disrespect,
forbid.
I would allow it.
Okay.
I would allow someone to disrespect Jalise in front of me. Not put their hands on her. You can't put your hands on a woman in front of me. But verbal abuse, yes.
But just like to keep it like for the sake of the content and me feeling like, yeah, they be using Smac for content. When it's a dry week or whatever, y'all just put some shit out about him. And this is what happened. This man came to visit. It was 3 grown men on the couch. A Latino man, Smac, T-Rail. Why did Smac need to be the one to get choked? When
Sharky
he already
is not Latino, he's Asian.
I don't know.
He can't be choked. His eyes is already
He was this color, is all I'm trying to say, on the couch. And
He's
it was
Chinese. Go ahead.
Listen, I could have made a joke about it, but I didn't. Somebody else could have got choked, but it was immediately decided like, no, Smac gonna get choked. Smac was already the sacrificial lamb when y'all had that nobody up there talking crazy. So why is it always gotta be me? Why is it always gotta be Smac is the question.
What else is Smac different? I look at Smac like Flavor Flav in Public Enemy. Chuck D's the substance. Chuck D's the MC. You're just here to be the crackhead that dances around with the clock and the glasses and the helmet and hype the crowd up. You're there to be used. You're not. I don't need you in the studio unless you're just gonna yell over the first 2 minutes of the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not the meat and potatoes of this situation. You're the parsley.
Are there meat and potatoes in that situation?
Which brings us to our next point. Our second back on Figg related topic. There was a guest, I'm forgetting his name, my goddamn self, but I ain't interviewing him. Trey Loaded or something. A rapper pulled up, an LA rapper pulled up to back on Figg, and none of these three gentlemen, the hosts, knew his name, and they're about to interview him. Let's check it out.
Man, what's the deal, man? We are back, man. You feel me? We still live, man. Big oranges in the chair. We still going. You know what I'm saying? Smac, what you got for us, man?
You ain't took his name.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. Sharky, what you got for us, man?
Jack with the interview. My bad. What's the name?
Man, Trey Loaded in the building.
Trey Loaded.
Trey Loaded.
Trey Loaded.
Yeah.
Got Trey Loaded in
Man, what's the deal?
So T-Rail didn't know either.
T-Rail, Sharky, or Smac, none of them knew the rapper's name that they were interviewing on a live stream. I think this speaks to the state of West Coast hip-hop podcasting. Gang members with mics, not real journalists, not interested in hip-hop music, hip-hop culture, just want to make some money off of black people and Latinos watching them. But what's you guys' take on it?
I saw somebody post that, again, I don't keep up with this, but they were like, whoever is taking the $500 to book these people, like, y'all watering down the brand. And it's like, dang, so even if I paid, you're not going to take the time to Google me, look at my Instagram, nothing, before I sit down? I paid.
Yeah, that's nigga business.
500 is crazy. I heard it was 500 too.
$500 for a back on Figg interview is low.
Yeah.
So I could go to
they're
back on
selling
Figg.
themselves short.
Okay.
Anybody with $500 can get a back on Figg interview. I think they're selling themselves short. I think their platform is bigger than that. They should definitely be charging more, but they also should be carrying themselves more professionally.
I was about to say, charging more if you sitting down, that's what they doing now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I mean, what do you expect? You're sitting down with Tyga's old bag handler and two gang members.
This the thing. I feel like T-Rail is too popping, right?
Okay.
And he is never going to feel like he got to come down to a level and be an interviewer, per se.
He's always been against, even when he was at No Jumper, he was against doing research. If you remember, the reason T-Rail and I don't like each other, when I got interviewed, because he hit me up, I put out the first report card, he hit me up to come to No Jumper, I'm sitting there, they bring up like, oh, why you always talking about they don't play LA rap on the radio, there's no black people on the radio. You should be focused on your own platform. Why don't you? T-Rail says to me, looks at me and says, why don't you go start a podcast? Mind you, I have been doing a Dan Lake podcast for like 2 years at that point. So I'm like, I didn't come here for corporate consulting from employees because you didn't even, which pissed them off, man. AD picked up his gun and whatnot.
Oh my
but it's
God.
like, you didn't even research me. You're trying to give me advice, tell me I should start a podcast. Bitch, I have a podcast. That's why I'm up here. I dropped this report card because I do a podcast about LA rappers every week. And I've interviewed AZ Chike and Blue Buzz Clan and all these different people on my podcast before. So why didn't you Google your guest before I got there? But he didn't even know this gentleman's name, Trey Loaded. That's
and pass
crazy.
it around to the host. Like maybe they had some brief that he, as the A-Mic, don't have. If you don't have it as the person in charge, how they got it?
Yeah, Flocc2Ball, what's your take on this?
I think that it's not far fetched. Like somebody else running what they got going on, they accidentally take it, don't do the research, he pull up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's not out of reach for it to happen.
Okay, Flock, but even if all that happened and he pulls up, y'all not being like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, as a man, you're not going to introduce yourself to a man walking in the room, so a man can walk in this room, sit down, and not introduce
They
himself to you.
probably be high. They probably be in there high. You know what I'm saying?
He could have killed
You're
y'all.
high! I still introduced you to everybody in the room when you walked in, right?
No, I'm saying like I'm not the host though. You get on T-Rail and Smac, and then they probably be in there loaded, just letting people walk in and out and shit. It's a big channel. It's a big brand.
Oh yeah, so he's somebody's homie. They like, oh, somebody brought him. Whatever.
He's somebody. He paid to be somebody's homie. He paid for this interview. They didn't do any research. They didn't. Obviously, I would love to watch the rest and see what kind of questions they asked him. Because if you don't know his name, how could you ask him any questions about his music or anything like that? Not saying you gotta know every single thing about an artist, but his name.
So if y'all know his name, y'all definitely don't know nothing about his music.
They don't know anything about his music. They don't care anything about his music. I think that is where West Coast. I don't think this happens on the East Coast podcast. I don't think this happens on a New York podcast. I think they care more about music, care more about hip hop, respect the craft enough to at least know the rapper's name that they're about to interview.
You know what? I feel like there's a separation on the East Coast. They have their bullshit Chitlin Circuit podcast, and then they have their hip hop podcast. And now here, we don't separate it because we're the minority in the population. So it's like all the nigga podcasts, that's for y'all. We're calling it hip hop.
But it's not just nigga podcasts.
Who else has a platform that's hip hop podcast that's not just full of random black people that don't even really talk about hip hop? It's just black people on the show.
No, that's the whole market. We might be one of the few music shows.
Listen, so that's what's going on. It's not. They're saying hip hop. They mean niggas. They mean black people. Just like when they say South Central. Just like when people say Compton that aren't black. They're like, you know how it is in Compton. It's like talking about black people.
Flocc2Ball, they want us to put you on the spot. They said that you can't read. Would you mind reading some things in the chat to prove that you can't read?
Let's see here.
What do you have?
Joe Budden's cast was doing payola for their sleeper songs at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
You're not helping your case, Flocc.
Oh my
God. That is true that allegedly Ice was taking payment to play songs at the end of the show.
Ask Flocc about scooters and watch how happy he get.
Are you a scooter person?
Yeah, I mess with scooters. Like, I be at skate parks and shit.
Okay, skate park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scooter, do you wear like a helmet when you drive?
No, you don't do no helmet. Not for the scooters.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Seems like a physical activity to me. All right, next up. Let's talk about the rap report card. Those who don't know, the 2026 LA Progress Report card is out. Trying to get no glare. Looks like as good as it's gonna get. Shout out to King Palm, Exotic Pop, and Cali Plug, the official sponsors and presenters of the 2026 LA Rap Report card. The printer, I'll never go back to them again because they cut it off. I'm gonna go back to Staples next time so you guys can see everything, but I'll just pull it up on the screen. Mm-hmm. But we got our little props. Did you guys see it? What's your take on the report card that dropped? Did you check it out?
You like always, you have people I've never heard of on here, never heard their music, but shout out to them for getting a little bit of shine. I hope you appreciate it, and I hope you're not complaining in the comments about your low grade, because be it not for this low grade, we might not even know you're alive.
Ooh.
All right? So chill. Don't take it personal. Just chill.
Okay. Was there any grades that stuck out to you?
I like that Ralphy got a C, and he got a 10 in consistency because he has been, I got changed the whips no cool to Kente. He has been putting shit out.
Always. He dropped 2 projects this year.
Mm-hmm. And despite everything that's going on in the media, I don't see Ralphie getting distracted or letting his foot off the gas when it comes to his business.
Absolutely. So Ralphie the Plug got a 76, which is a C. As you stated, he got a 10 in consistency. His other high score was a 9 in branding.
Yes.
For, I believe, he has distinct team clothing. He does collabs with Awful Lot of Cough Syrup, Cheap and Heavenly, models for those brands as well. He did his own tour. You win, I believe.
Yep.
You called his show on the Record Ralphie tour, I believe.
Yep, I went to the Record Ralphie tour. It was cool.
So, yeah, his branding is definitely there. It's not a 10, but it's a 9. I say the 10 is in branding for like household, like YG 400 apparel type of things and things like that, like acting, like Vince Staples got a 10, Vince Staples show XYZ. Yes. That makes any sense. But yeah, what grade stood out to you the most, Flocc?
I think that with Ralphie, I feel like his impact could have been like a 7. I say instead of a 6.
Okay.
I say it could have been a 7 instead of a 6 because he actually like put on artists. You get what I'm saying? He put on artists. That's impact. Like that's a direct impact. Like he put on Player Ways, who's also on the list.
Okay.
He played a role in Ramble's career. You get what I'm saying?
Brief role.
Yeah, brief role. And then he put on, you know, the rest of the new generation, the Stink Team. So I feel like his actual real impact that you could see, like he actually managed. He got these people in position. These people are under him. You get what I'm saying? I think the impact could have been higher.
I'm not mad at conceding with a 7.
Yeah.
I think my line of thinking more so was that's what got him the 6. All the things you named. I don't think Ralphie has a record that is impacted. So impact includes all those things you mentioned. It includes influence, people copying you, things of that sort, awareness, buzz, notoriety, but it also includes do you have an impactful record? How hard are your records impacted? And I just don't think Ralphie has had an impactful thing. The Ball Harder record was cool, but it came and went. It didn't stick around. He doesn't have a gang. He doesn't have a yaya. He doesn't have a Soap City. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have just that record that everybody in LA knows. He hasn't had that since what? Chucky Monkey?
I say El Presidente. That's kind of close
that
up
was
there.
close to it, but I still think there's a huge sector of people that aren't familiar with that record or that project.
Yeah.
Where does when a person has a lot of fan events and activations, things where their fans could come out, meet that, it's included in branding?
That's all including branding. Social media presence, marketing, rollouts, fan engagement, all of that I just put under branding. Clothing, merch, collaborations, all of that is fit under branding.
Then I would have maybe gave him a 10 because I don't see even some of these bigger artists having as much of that as Ralphie does, and it's on a way smaller scale. Because I remember we were talking about rollouts and different things when I was on No Jumper and on this, and it's not like he got mad, but he was irritated like, y'all comparing us to people that got way more this, way more that way, and he didn't. I feel like a lot of artists will have Ralphie's same disposition, but they don't go out and still work, and he still works within his framework of, he don't have radio, he don't have like other brands giving him money or hosting his activation for, like he's not Red Bull sponsored or no shit like that, but he still consistently has, you can go out and pull up on Ralphie and buy a shirt. That's
true though. Ralphie's a hustler, and my response to that is Ralphie could have those things at his avail if he was to go sign to a major label. Ralphie is choosing to be independent. So any stipulations or excuses, don't affect the grade because he could easily go sign a deal for either himself or he can go sign a deal for Stink Team. Like there are labels and distributors that will give him a deal strictly for Stink Team.
I wonder why at this point he wouldn't just go and try to get something that would be able to push everybody a little bit higher. I've
asked him that several times, and he's stuck on this independent wave. He doesn't want them to own his music. He doesn't want to sell his back catalog, even though I'm telling him there are labels that will be willing to just move forward with you, not purchase. Because there's so much fucking music you've already released. That would be a hefty check. But it is what it is. What other grades are sticking out on this report card to you? We got AZ Chike at a 71 C- with a 3 in consistency.
Let me get it on my phone.
Let me see who else is on.
I like that you included Doja Cat because she's my favorite rapper from California. Okay. And she has a high C.
No, I believe she has a B.
Or she got a B? Yes.
Doja Cat has a B. A lot of people are upset that Doja Cat was on here. They feel like she's too mainstream to be on here. A lot of people don't associate her with West Coast, but she is from Tarzana. Taya Third was just here on Saturday saying that.
You said people don't associate Ash Bash with West Coast?
We definitely didn't mention the name Ash Bash. We said Doja Cat.
Hilarious. But yes, I was happy to see that my favorite rapper has the highest grade on the report card because she deserves it.
What's Tyler
Where's Tyler?
Doja Cat from?
Tarzana, which is in the Valley.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Tyler got a 90. My bad.
By Northridge and the 818 Valley.
Okay.
Yeah. The SFV. Shout out to Valley Side.
San Fernando Valley, yeah. And she's the only multi-platinum female rapper in the history of West Coast hip hop. Her and Kamaya.
Speaking of Ash Bash, why is she not on here?
Ash Bash hasn't released a project in several years. Outside of her Anyway single, I just feel like it's not worth the ink on the paper at this point, at this exact juncture.
Why do you have Baby Keem on here when he from Vegas?
Baby Keem was born in Carson.
Okay.
And I feel like LA rap needs all the help it can get.
You're not wrong.
So if I was to draft a platinum artist that technically is our birthright, I'm going to draft Baby Keem because he was born in Carson, California. A lot of people comment, Baby Keem's from Vegas, his album's named Casino. I understand that, but he was born and raised in Carson.
I do love that you gave him a 9 for his branding because I agree with that. I like the casino rollout, everything he did. Having the girl from Cat's Eye in the music video was a stroke of genius. But why does he have a lower grade in originality? You feel like he's, as the people say, he's one of Kendrick's escape voices?
Yes. Well, Kendrick writes for him. So there's that. We've heard reference tracks where Kendrick is writing, several reference tracks where Kendrick is writing and making reference tracks for him. And then he does just fall under the Kendrick card to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why his originality score is so low, because he's like Kendrick light, if that makes any sense.
I'm happy to see Blast on here with the C. I did feel like he did very well with Labor of Love.
Yes, great project. One of the better projects from LA this year. Yeah. Just missing that breakout hit. I feel like if he had a big breakout single, would it be where he normally was? Blast normally got B's. Any other concerns with the report card before I go to the timelines concerns and get into a bit of drama? I have a friend that he is blowing up my phone. He's upset. He feels like YG, RJ, and Rucci's grade should be lower. Now, this friend is of the Crip affiliation, so I just chalked it up to him being biased. I'm like, it's weird that my Crip homie is hitting me up, telling me that 3 Bloods, like, I don't think it's a coincidence that you picked 3 Bloods that you feel like should all have Fs. And I spent like over an hour explaining to him why YG, why RJ, and why Rucci didn't have Fs. I pointed out how RJ has nearly 2 million monthly Spotify listeners. So, like, RJ still has a fan base. RJ is about to sell out the Novo. RJ still tours on the West Coast, primarily in the West Coast circuit.
Can I ask?
He still has talent. I just don't like his new project. And to me, given, because what did RJ get, a C? Yeah, RJ has a 77, which is a C. To me, RJ and YG getting C's is like giving them an F, because they should be operating at the same A level as a Kendrick or a Tyler, the Creator. Their peers have A's. You get what I'm saying? So they should be operating at that level.
Calling them peers is funny.
As in timestamp. Like, they all came out late 2000s, early 2010s.
Funny.
Tyler and Kendrick, RJ, YG, Joe Moses, all of them should all have A's, but Kendrick and Tyler kept the shit going, kept elevating, so they would still technically have A's, whereas YG, Joe Moses, and RJ have kind of fell by the wayside, and that's why they have C's. But to me, that C should feel like an F. It's kind of like grading on a curve. I also explained to him, I'm like, they're not where Tyler and Kendrick are A-wise, but they're also still better than the up-and-coming brand new LA rappers too. They're not F's like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather, even though I didn't enjoy RJ, Joe Moses, or YG's album that they dropped this year, I know it's better than anything that my boy Roy has put out project-wise, or Smutty has put out project-wise. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can't, I bet it's 10 times better than anything they put out project-wise, because they just don't know how to put together projects versus these dudes. So that's why they don't have F's. Rucci doesn't have an F, which, I mean, why does he want him to get an F? But Rucci doesn't have that because Rucci is consistent. Rucci puts out a lot of projects. Rucci still has over 800,000 monthly Spotify listeners. Rucci opened up for RJ on his last tour. He still does spot dates. He had a dope album release party, which matched like his world building. I feel like Rucci tried. Did it land on all 6s? No, but Rucci tried. That's why Rucci has a D. I'm like, you're mad because I gave Rucci a D? But he wanted those 3 Blood rappers to get an F, which is why I said I'm over this LA rap shit, because everything comes back to gangbanging. I'm like, you didn't mention anybody else. You named 3 Bloods. You called my phone and said, why do these 3 Bloods not have an F?
I would like to stand up justice for Vince Staples.
Okay.
He is I guess he's in my like top 10, top 5 for LA rappers.
He's got a good grade.
Why does he have an 8 in consistency when he drop every 2 years? And he does world building. He has full bodies of work, very conceptual. He had a what is it? A tiny desk for this new album, Crybaby. I saw Crybaby stuff all over the city. He was out at I think the Fonda Theater in person in the booth selling tickets to the show. Why does he have an 8 in consistency?
Versus what? Having a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, I mean higher. He puts out something every 2 years, and it's a good body of work.
That's not consistent.
You need every year?
For a 10, you have to drop every year, sometimes multiple projects a year to get a 10 in consistency.
Okay,
but
Tyler also has an 8.
He is like, he'll drop a solid body of work periodically.
Yeah.
But he's not flooding the market like Ralphy the Plug, who got a 10. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, because he has other stuff. Like we had the Vince Staples show. I assume he wants to be in movies. That's why he keeps on, chipping away at this thing.
He has his Apple show. He has a bunch of different things going on. But when it comes to his releases, he's not a 10 in consistency.
Okay, I'm sorry,
He's
Vince.
not overfeeding, but like hyperfeeding his fan base.
Yeah, White Flag, I don't want to fight no more. And he's on Obama's playlist.
He
Summer
is Obama's
playlist.
Summer playlist. I did see that. Vince had a dope year. Crybaby. I was expecting more Sting, but it just didn't have that bona fide hit single. I think that it was missing that. And I said he should have had something that was more summer friendly, more black as the bonus track on the album. That was my stratagem for him. Was like, okay, make your rock album, your punk rock album with all the conscious themes and all of that political rhetoric. But then track 12, track 13, the bonus track, that needs to be your summer single. That way you still draw us in, but you get your artistic point across. Especially as an independent artist. Because we see how he didn't fare well. His album only sold 14,000 first week.
Vince, this is his first independent offering too, though, right?
Correct, that's true.
Yeah, Blackberry Marmalade, White Flag, and Cotton are the only starred songs on Apple Music. Maybe Gorilla could have been that, but it's way too. All this music is too politically sound
for a single and it's summertime.
For it to be radio acceptable.
Bad timing.
I'm sorry, Vince.
Real
I
bad
love
timing.
it. I love it, and I appreciate you as a black person using your platform to speak truth to power. Shout out to you, Vince.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what else is on here that I want to get into. We can actually go to the timeline. We can see some of the timelines, reactions to what they had to say before I get to the drama. All right, let's check it out. So, at Influence You said, I see a lot of D's and F's. The GPA of LA rap right now is room temperature level. This is sad. Sucker Free Season said, love Doja getting a good grade. Big Mac Juice said, Ralphie, AZ Chike, Big Sad, G Perico grades seem low, but I completely agree with the Doja Cat grade. I think Ralphie having a C, Chike having a C, Big Sad having a C, and G Perico having a D is adequate. I think it's prompt. This is Sam. She said, oh my God, BZ2 Janky is too low. He's putting in consistent work since the
BZ2 Jankies is too low. He's been going crazy. He's really carrying the West right now for the youth. He's really dropping hits.
Delusional. He does not have a hit to his name. He has some LA party slappers at best. He hasn't had any record that really has connected. I understand you probably like to do your Tiny. And you probably do like the 8 Stutter record, but those aren't hits. Those are called slappers. I think one thing LA needs to understand the difference between a slapper or a banger and a hit. A slapper or a banger is a song that you like. A hit is a song that everyone likes and has taken to. And you'll see that reflected in Billboard.com or Nielsen SoundScan. Or something to that effect. You get what I'm saying?
It's almost like when a song becomes a hit, LA people, natives want to shun it. Like, oh, that's weak. That's commercial music. It's not. Like, what? Because everybody likes it?
Me and BZ2 Janky got a hit song coming out soon.
So you've worked with BZ. I saw your impression of him in the skit. That was hilarious.
I went to the studio in Simi Valley, recorded a single.
Okay.
It's called Peekaboo. I'm Beezy. It will be BZ2 Janky Be Like Part 2. He will be hopping on the feature. And that will be out next month.
Are you a rapper, Flocc2Ball?
I am a rapper. I do receive musical royalties. I have opened up for Ralphie.
Okay, get into it.
Recently. And Yeah, I consider myself an artist. I wouldn't even really consider myself like a comedian or a skit maker. I say I'm just like an artist.
Entertainer.
Artist slash entertainer or entertainer slash artist, because everything I do is all me. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I write all my shit. I do all the acting. I do the painting. I come up with the creative output. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for that reason, I describe myself more like an artist. Just want to put that out there. I say personally, I feel like BZ Too Janky is who's grabbing the youth on the West Coast right now.
I think he's making party slappers for doodoo mamas and through the bops. I think there's nothing to his music as far as like lyrical context. And I fuck with BZ. BZ been up here. I've interviewed before. He never heard of the Chronic album or the Doggy Style album. We got a viral clip from that.
I know that. I seen that. That was crazy.
Which
that was
would
crazy.
Speak to the folk spirit of his music.
Yeah.
It lacks umph.
Yeah.
And gumption because he doesn't listen to. He's not privy to classic West Coast albums from his hometown even. So that's why I feel like his music misses that soul. Like, don't get me wrong, we had party music too. We had YG Just Read Up. We had Problem, Welcome to Hollywood, but it still had a little something to it. You get what I'm saying? Whereas his music to me is just hood dance instructions and shit talking. I don't know. It's cool. Like when I heard the A-Stutter record with Jay Brady, I was like, okay, this is cool. The Do Your Tiny record with his homeboy. I also don't like, what's the name of his homeboy that he's about to drop a whole album with?
Faux Legendary.
It should just be BZ. You got to get on before you try to bring your homie with you.
He on, bro. He on. BZ's on.
What's the hit records?
I feel like he's on enough to try to put his homie on a project, and it's working. He just dropped the hit song.
The feature is crazy with a whole. They dropped a collab album. They're doing a whole collab.
You got to think about it. He's doing a collab album after they just dropped the hit song.
Why are you using this hit thing? Because if I go to Billboard and type in BZ Too Janky, you're not gonna see it. 310 Baby, Soak City. That's a hit. That's a double platinum hit that he recorded on his phone. That's a hit. Put it on Fortnite, NBA, 2K. Or XYZ. That's a hit record.
You only have.
You're talking about bang. You're talking about a slapper. You're talking about a LA party slapper that people 2 states east have not heard. I just feel like y'all abuse that word.
Also, I'm looking up the Spotify listeners. He has over 100K. He has 110K.
Okay.
And then on Instagram, you have 16K. So you are like starting to bubble up.
Absolutely.
And I think Dejon's point is you don't have enough to try to split that and give some to your homeboy.
For a whole joint project. I'm not saying don't do a song with the nigga. I'm saying to do a whole joint album. Yeah. Right now is not the time for BZ to be doing a whole joint album with his homie. Right now is the time for us to be getting BZ's Just Read Up 1. Mm-hmm. Like his version of that.
Yeah, some of his
Since he's a
music.
Compton rapper that's making party music, that got the little ratchets going crazy. Give us your Just Read Up 1. YG didn't come out and try to do a collab album with his random homie from the hood. He didn't, rest in peace Slim 400 or whatever homie you want to use. He didn't come out with a collab album with his homie from the hood once he got a buzz single, once he got Relax going crazy. Or, She About These are songs before your time.
And I see him as a special guest on the Fresh Out of Love tour, Blueface, which is great, but also you're a special guest. So think about that. I don't have my own tour where I could give this person a segment or they could open for me. So it's like you're being nice. You're being too nice, perhaps.
Yeah. I feel like BZ needs to tighten up and pause. Yeah. And I feel like he earned that F. But shout out to BZ Too Janky because he is a solid individual and I had a great time interviewing him.
I disagree.
Vince should be, this is from Freak Kingdom. Vince should be higher than Tyler in lyricism and consistency. I think Tyler stepped up his consistency by dropping that Don't Touch the Glass.
Don't tap that glass.
Don't tap the glass.
Don't tap that glass, baby.
Yeah, I feel like he finally for once dropped back-to-back albums. So yeah, there's that. Is Vince a better lyricist than Tyler the Creator?
I think Vince is willing to share more and tackle deeper subjects that Tyler would never touch in his music. I think he'll talk about it here and there, if that. Because if anything, on Tyler's Call Me If You Get Lost, he like has the song where he's saying, he's like, a white bitch should be like, you should talk about this and you have to. He's like, shut up. But it's like, Master couldn't catch me, my legs longer than a bitch. Like, he kind of pokes fun at it, where Vince is like, it's police brutality, the hood is fucked up, this and that. Tyler is like, fuck that, because I'm rich, so I don't care.
I think Tyler talks about touchy subjects. I think he does it in a more abstract artistic way, where Vince is more stoic and blunt, and he'll just say some shit calmly, like it's not bothering him. That I feel like they're both lyrical in their own way. So maybe the score should have been even.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
I'll concede to that. Let's see what else we got. Ed rated R and Fly. Damn, bro, you're a tough critic, the toughest. AP to G. LOL, you don't listen to G Perico for real. I actually did just like the freestyle that G Perico dropped over the Rick Ross record.
When he was outside walking around in the
which
video?
is the Master Ace record from back in the day. G Perico dropped a project earlier this January. He hasn't had a record connect in a very long time. When's the last time G Perico had a song of the summer or a song of the year or a single that really worked? I also think G Perico lacks lyricism for the most part, which is why I was really impressed by that freestyle he just dropped this week. Because I was like, dang, he stepped his bars up, but report card's already done by the freestyle you just dropped this week. I also don't like the Eazy-E flow. I'm tired of G Perico using that Eazy-E old school flow. I'm tired of seeing the lowriders in the music videos, and he's just it's so regional. It's so G-Funk coded. So regional, I feel like it really can't translate to other regions. Like, we're not going to see him touring nationally anytime soon because he keeps pushing this super 1988 to 1995 Jerry Curl Eazy-E sound and aesthetic. What's you guys' take on G Perico? Should he have a higher grade? Because I believe he has a D+.
Let me see. What does he have in branding?
I gave him a 9 in branding.
Okay, because I'm like blue t-shirt.
100
bands a month.
He has the Every Table collaboration.
Yeah. I don't want to speak out against G Perico because he's from the east side, but the music is lacking. I'm going to look at my Apple Music and see, because I was a fan. I've been to his shows. I'm going to see what's the last G Perico song I downloaded, because we're going to be fair.
I liked this project last year with DJ Drama and the LA Gangsters because he had the LA Street Takeover record on there. He also had a record on there called Thankful that I really liked. The Commons record was whatever.
Okay.
And then he had that record with Kamaya and the E40 record. He had some cool records on there, but no hit. G Perico has not come with a hit.
Yeah.
In a while. And
I have been out since LA Summers 3. I'm so sorry.
You tapped out.
G Perico.
LA Summers 2 is probably my favorite project by him.
Yeah.
All right. Are we finished with this? Let's see. Hold on.
I loved Tango. I love South Central. LA Summers 2. Loved it. But since then, we've seen a bit of a decline.
Let's see. What's that in? How the hell Ralphy Plug catalog of 5, bruh? Ralphy has not dropped any hits. LA rappers need to step their game up. Tell me about it. Jay Worthy should automatically have a 10 when it comes to beats. What did I give Jay Worthy in beats? I gave him a 7, which is love. He only got the 7 because he can also rap over like New York boom bap beats. But a lot of Jay Worthy's beats are very ultra P-Funk, G-Funk, stuck in the late 80s, early 90s. And it's like I said, that doesn't translate. It really doesn't translate. It's 90s cosplay. And yeah, that's it. So shout out to everybody who engaged, interacted with the 2026 LA Rap Report Card. Shout out to King Palm, Cali Plug, and Exotic Pop. Shout out to all the artists who are on here. Let's get to the drama. So, every year there's somebody who crashes out behind this report card. Guess who crashed out this year, you guys?
Who?
Blue Pesos from OTM. Tam, can you name a song by OTM?
Don't even know who that is.
That's my boy, Blue Pesos. I got a song with him.
No.
You do not know who OTM is?
I've seen the chains.
Can you name a Shoreline Mafia song?
Musty.
Can you name a Blue Bus Clan song?
I don't like their music. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I knew you couldn't name an OTM song.
Yeah.
Because most people can.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. The reason OTM isn't on the report card, if you're really a fan of me and my report card, you know this already. Years ago, I met their manager. His name is Angel. I met him at No Jumper. He told me specifically, and I have the screenshots in my phone, years ago. I'm talking like 3 years ago. He told me, hey, stop grading my artists. He didn't want me to grade them, didn't want me to put them on the report card. He didn't like how I was covering their music, so he told me to stop. So since then, I never once put them on here. If your manager, even an artist, say, hey, I don't want to be on your report card, I don't want to be graded, I'm not going to harass you. I can give that space, that slot to someone else, which is what I did. So I was so surprised when I saw Blue Pesos in my comments a few hours ago under the report card. He said, this report card doesn't mean anything. And I responded, then why are you commenting on it? Because you're not listening. I can see if you're on here. You're not on here. I didn't give you an F. I didn't give you any grade. You're not on here. So why are you commenting my report card doesn't mean anything? Long story short, he got very upset. He said that he's more pop. OTM is more popping than all the artists on this report card.
More popping than Doja Cat?
OTM used to be signed to Drakeo and Stink Team, and then they fell out with Ralphy over 20%, and now they just reunited. They just got back cool with Ralphy and Rimble.
They was independent at time, and now they back with them. I mess with Blue Pesos. That's my boy. I got a song with him, and my biggest song to date is actually my OTM impersonation. That's like my most streamed shit.
Well, your OTM impersonation or impression would have to be a Drakeo impression because Blue Pesos raps like Drakeo. Like he tries to.
Wait, are you putting out like Weird Al music? You know who Weird Al is?
Like it's parody.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's what I'm putting out.
Okay,
that's
I
what
got you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
We need a black Weird Al.
So
that's what I'm putting out.
What's your take on any LA rapper, specifically Blue Pesos, being upset about not being on a report card? Because I can see if I gave him an F. I'm used to people being upset about getting Fs and talking shit. But if you're not on a report card and you're an LA rapper, do you then still comment and engage if you're not on it?
You definitely catch people's attention. That's one thing I've observed. Even people that you aren't talking highly on, you seem to catch their attention. You know, LA is kind of, you know, it's kind of dry sometimes. You know, like it's kind of boring. Like I got a real popular page, and sometimes I'll be seeing like sometimes it be kind of dry. Like, you know, OTM, they eating good off the independent music. They rich and shit. They just sitting around bored. You get what I'm saying? So you might want to engage with your shit. Like, yeah, this, you know what I mean? Just because he got time on his hands. Like, yeah,
so it's some bored fodder. And I understand that. However, like I said, your manager told me not to grade you. So if your manager tells me not to grade you professionally, I would be wrong to put you on a report card.
And did he say this with you not putting them on there? Did he just choose to say this?
No, I remember I made a meme. It wasn't a meme. It was like a list / meme of the best rap albums of 2022. That's how long ago this is. Okay. The best LA rap album of 2022.
I'm saying
I didn't put OTM on there. So the manager DM'd me and said, hey, don't grade my artists anymore. Don't post my artists anymore. Because I didn't put OTM on the best. I didn't put them on the worst album list. I just didn't put them on the best LA rap albums of 2022.
They had a good rap album in 2022. They did. It was their debut album. It had Ralphy, Drakeo, everybody on there. I forgot what it was called.
Exactly.
I think it was self-titled. Could be wrong.
Okay. Right.
It streamed very good. It was like I could say personally, cause I'm only 19.
Yeah.
When that album came out, like I went to high school in Palmdale. That was the thing. Like people would listen to that album. That's definitely like for the younger people. And you see that album cover. I can't name it, but people know that album cover. That's kind of like a classic to the younger generation. Oh God.
I'm happy you specified to the younger generation. So because I didn't put OTM on a best rap albums list in 2022,
they had a good one. I really want to see who you put because they had a good one.
Don't grade my artist music moving forward because you didn't put them on a best rap albums list. That's stupid.
To be fair, I could see where he coming from because I'm saying like that album was it in 2022. Like I guarantee you, if you showed me who you put, I could replace their album with something. Like they know what I'm talking about. Like bro, they album in 2022, it was some shit. Like I'm not biased or none of that. Like they had a good album in 2022.
Right.
So I could understand why somebody, and they streaming big number. I could see why.
Is that not an emotional reaction? Like, oh, you didn't include my album on your personal favorite LA rap album.
It is emotional. It is emotional.
So I don't want you to post or grade my artist anymore. And then 3-4 years later, your artist is talking shit because I'm still not grading them.
it is an emotional reaction, but I'm saying I could understand why that reaction would be sparked.
Got you. Well, from there it escalated because I started talking shit back.
Yeah.
He told me to go listen to his newest tape.
Yeah.
Then come talk to me. You obviously not tuning in enough. Sound like all the other dick riders hop off that Kawasaki. And then he said, when I see you, I'm going to punch you in your belly. This is what OTM said to me. Let's prepare for a crash out. Tam, I need you here to press the dark rainbow button. So, I don't really respond well to tough talk from LA rappers, especially LA rappers that we've seen run on camera. Now, I could be very, very, very disrespectful, but I won't. I will refrain from being very, very, very disrespectful. But Blue Pesos of OTM, we have seen you guys turn down action. We have seen it on camera. When it was time to be tough, you guys weren't tough.
When was this?
When it was time for OTM to be tough that night,
when was this?
they was not tough. The night they was running. The night they was running through gates and shit like that. So don't get tough, big and bad and bold with the gay nigga. When you was out there in the field, y'all didn't get tough. Y'all didn't get cracking. We just saw a bunch of running.
To my knowledge, they wasn't there.
I just saw a bunch of running.
To my knowledge, they wasn't there.
All I saw in the video was running. I saw a bunch of running.
I'm saying, if you talking
the stigma for OTM is they ran. The stigma for OTM is they ran. The stigma for OTM has never been they some tough niggas. So don't get tough with a gay nigga for not putting you on his motherfucking report card. So you gonna punch me in my motherfucking belly. I wish you
They
would.
told you that?
That's what he just said. I just showed you the screenshot. The nigga said, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your belly. This is 3 hours ago. Don't get tough with me. Why are you getting tough with me? Because you're not on my report card. I can see if I gave you an F. I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? You're mad because you're not on my list. If my report card doesn't matter, why are you commenting on it? So again, Blue Pesos, OTM, you cannot do the tough guy shit with me. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. I call wolf tickets. I don't believe it. I don't think there's a tough bone.
They wasn't. The chat said it. They wasn't there that night, bro. They wasn't there.
Has that not always been the narrative around them? That has always been the narrative around them. That has always been the narrative around them that they did not get cracking.
I have never heard that, bro.
I've been
tuned into them. I've been tuned into them since 2021.
Well,
I was 14.
That's the narrative I'm using. You did not get cracking and come back, so don't get tough with me. You can't be tough with me. You ain't get tough with them. You ain't get tough with nobody else. We never seen you get tough. You was calling Rebel a pedophile. You said Rebel touched kids for years. We see y'all piecing up. Y'all together taking photos, doing songs and shit. You ain't even apologized yet. That's how little motion y'all got. Talking about, oh, we got more hits than all these niggas on this motherfucking list. If you had hits, you wouldn't be working with a nigga that you was just calling a pedophile. You never even came forward and said, oh, we made that up, or we misheard, misinformation, woo, 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 woo. None of that. We just see you flicking up and doing songs with a nigga you said was touching kids. But you tough. You big and bad. You gonna punch me in my motherfucking stomach. Ain't nobody gonna punch me in my motherfucking stomach. Hit the dark rainbow button.
Shout out to OTM, man.
Hit the destruction button. Destruction! Fuck OTM. Next topic.
Destruction one more time. Okay.
Oh, speaking of Ralphy, Flocc2Ball Q&A. Ready?
Let's do it. Flocc2Ball, now that I understand that you are a parody rapper, I want to know, what are your hopes for your career? Like, do you want to be putting out music and like do a TV show like Weird Al had? Or do you want to like tour? Do you want to make serious music? Are you using this social media hype to parlay in something bigger? What are your plans?
My plans are to continue. As of right now, my plans are to continue my format of content and then music marketed through other artists like I've been doing. So basically what I've been doing, and then continuing to build my catalog and retain ownership with my following. You get what I'm saying?
When you say marketing through other artists, you mean doing collaboration with artists that may be more established than you in music?
I mean, I've getting this going BZ Too Janky. He about to hop on this track with me. This about to be my fourth feature I got officially.
Okay.
So I just mean basically continuing to build up my catalog. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting features on these tracks. The tracks are streaming, and then my numbers are continuing to grow as my following is as well. So I just I just plan on continuing to push that and see where it goes from there. I am open to some contractual shit, you get what I'm saying? Just because I'm not hard-headed, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would be open to that in the future, but as of right now, I just plan on continuing to further my enterprise.
Somebody in the chat said that you ducking whack at all costs. High duck from whack at all costs. One of my questions was, how did you fall out with whack? I saw it in the Reddit. I didn't watch the clip though. What happened between you and Whack 100?
I was on No Jumper Live with Spotyface, Munchie, and Hefe and Lush, and Adam, I think. It was me, Lush, Adam,
So you're on Tuesday
and
show.
Hefe.
Tuesday show.
It was a Tuesday show. So I was on the Tuesday show with them. They talking about Whack. Munchie talking about Whack, how Whack isn't able to push Blueface, how his music career is failing. Whack is really messing up some of his opportunities at the moment. So we were already on the topic of Whack. So I said, why does Whack do what he does? Like, why does he be going on Clubhouse? Does he get paid to go on Clubhouse? Does he get paid to expose artists or find people's paperwork? What does he gain from doing this? Is he eating that night off of this? That's what was my question. Then nobody really directly answered it. Then he called me, and I checked my phone. The dude over there, No Jumper, he's like, hey, somebody come. So I go and check my phone, and then he blowing my phone up. He all like, why you just say that at a table full of my enemies? You could have called me if you really wanted to know that.
Not to cut you off, could you impersonate Whack? Saying that to you?
Could I impersonate it?
Yeah, what's your Whack impression?
I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. But it'll take time. But yeah, so basically he was all like, you could have called me if you wanted to know that. And then I was all like, I ain't really want to know it. We just on the topic of you when we podcasting. You get what I'm saying? So I just it was just a question that popped up in my head to further the podcast because we already talking about you. But he gonna do all the little gimmicks and shit, make it a big deal. And then, so yeah, after that, we went back and forth. I don't really care about that shit, you get what I'm saying? I'm all business, like, I don't know.
So it's good between you two, or?
Yeah, no, he blocked me, actually. He blocked me.
On social media?
Yeah, on social media. On social media. Right after that, he went and blocked me. He recently unblocked me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I know for a fact, like, when he see me, he not gonna do nothing, you get what I'm saying? So it's all good. Like, we probably do something in the future. We got people that I'll be with that's gonna intertwine and shit. So yeah.
Okay, well I hope that is resolved. The last time I spoke to you, I'm very messy. The last time I spoke to you, you said that you got kicked out the No Jumper group chat after mentioning that Tam and I was having a live show. I
did.
Is that what happened?
So I was in the No Jumper group chat. That's like a group chat with like a lot of the people that No Jumper revolves around, or the staff. And when I was in there, they used to talk about y'all a lot. They used to be all up on y'all. God.
You're lying.
Yeah. They used to talk,
us or Tam? Please say
both
Tam.
Both of
Why
y'all.
me? I've been working this since 2024.
Just shit like this. They might pull up a Reddit clip. You get what I'm saying, and then clown on y'all, some shit like that.
Oh,
y'all
give
talking
us
about
some examples.
Y'all talking about them in a Reddit clip, and then they clowning on y'all and shit like that.
But like who?
I ain't gonna say who, just cause obviously Adam. You get what I'm saying? Obviously Adam. I don't really know who else for real, but that shit.
Very bitter for a rich person.
It was going on. What was the question again?
The question was, why did you get kicked out the group chat for bringing this up? What made you bring this up, and then how did you get kicked out the group chat?
So they had a No Jumper event, a show, And the show failed to sell tickets.
34 tickets or something like that.
Something around there. It didn't sell tickets. This is with the promotion of 4 Extra, 607 King Yella.
Hey the World.
Yeah, all of them. They
Jumper lineup.
They was all getting behind it, and it still didn't manage to sell 40 tickets.
At the N.O.R.E theater.
At the theater. He announced it. I had suggested to him, is y'all gonna do performances? And
like
he
rappers?
was at the theater.
Okay.
And he wasn't going for, he was like, nah, we just gonna keep it live. This before it sold 40. He all like on the Tuesday show, he like, nah, we just gonna keep it a live show. We just gonna keep it a live podcast. We not gonna make it a performance or nothing like that. Okay, so boom. So then it goes ahead and sell 40 tickets. We in the group chat discussing it. Adam bummed out, you get what I'm saying? He all like, man, I can't believe even with 607 and we just brought 4 Extra back on the roster and we still couldn't sell any ticket. So he all bummed out and shit. And then so I'm like Dejon Paul, he finna go do a show. He finna go do his little what's the event? He finna go
not little, but a day in the live show.
Yeah, he finna go do his day.
That's our step and repeat from the event. We brought it here specifically for you to check out.
He finna go do his Day in LA live event. This is after we found out it sold 40 tickets.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing it to their attention. I don't know why I brought it to their attention. He downplaying it. He all like, man, they finna, Adam, I'm like, they finna go up. Like, I'm looking at the roster, like, they got sponsored awful lot of cough syrup finna pop up.
Ethica.
They got S Money, like, just, it's literally.
Baby.
Yeah, like, it's inevitably finna do something. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's no way, like, it's finna do something. So he downplaying it. He, like, I'm thinking he better than this. You get what I'm thinking he going, like, yeah, it might go up. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. He downplaying it. He, like, on some competitive type shit. He all like, man, they not even charging for tickets. So I go and check. I'm like, they charge $30 for tickets. What you talking about?
Whole Eventbrite link.
Yeah, y'all charge
our dashboard, showed how much money we made.
Yeah, so I'm like, y'all, they charging $30 for tickets. Like, what you mean they not charging for ticket? And then he all like, I'm all like, it seemed like basically like you got an ego. You don't want to admit to them. They finna low key do their little numbers. And then he threw a little hissy fit, kicked me out the chat.
What did he say?
He was basically like, he ain't say nothing. I was all like, I had said like some fake disrespectful shit, like some hurtful, you know what I mean? Like you could take it the wrong way or whatever. I was all like, why is you not admitting that they finna go up and your shit flop? It's not that big of a deal, basically. And then he had kicked me out. That's
what possessed you to go up on our behalf? This is our first time meeting.
Yeah.
So what possessed you to go up on our behalf? You should have knew that he was gonna kick you out. You was telling the truth. You didn't lie, but still.
I tell the truth. The way that I set up my platform, I'm not depending on nobody. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of them, Lush probably feel like that. He not gonna say he depending on no jumper. He eating that night off no jumper. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not eating that night off for no jumper. So I'm gonna say exactly how I feel. Like I don't care about getting kicked out the chat. Like you get what I'm saying? Like.
And to your point, they do not like anybody around or on the platform that's not like that. So if this is not the only way you live, then it's like fuck you, because we don't want to hear the truth. We like
exactly.
We like the echo chamber.
Yeah, and he said happy birthday to me last week of my birthday. He said he reached
birthday.
Yeah, he reached out. He said happy birthday and shit. So like it's all good. You get what I'm saying? But that's just how I am. Like I got my own little platform. Yeah, I'm finna get the BZ2 Janky feature, and you get what I'm saying? All independently. You get what I'm saying? Like I got my own function running and getting paid my own way. I'm promoting. You get what I'm saying? I don't need their platform, so I'm gonna say.
Jumper, so you can speak your mind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say exactly what it is. Like the rest of Lush get all silent and shit. Like Adam, like the Don or something. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I'ma just say what it is. Like I'm not depending on them to eat, so I like it's good.
No, it's
if they went and it's not that big of a deal to him either. I'm gonna come back. You get what I'm saying? But it is just what it is.
All you did was say Dejon is having a live show this weekend.
Oh, bro.
We announced our live show first. We announced that we were doing our live show, and then like the day later, he was like, "Oh, what do you got on the Tuesday show?" We announced Monday. On the Tuesday show, he's like, "What do you guys think about us doing a No Jumper live show?" And that's how our shows ended up being scheduled for the same week. Obviously, theirs got canceled. Ours didn't. We made money. They didn't. We had our event. They did it. Boop-de-doo. Big deal. they got 5 million subscribers, and we were still able to sell more tickets and make more money doing a live show than you guys.
Look, now I'm gonna say this, bro, because I'll just be on when I'm in here high and shit, bro.
Yeah.
This what I do. Like, I run my whole brand, so if I'm not writing a song, let me connect the dots. If I'm not writing a song, I'm recording a skit. If I'm not recording a skit, I'm recording a music video. If I'm not recording a music video, I'm getting I'm doing promo. I'm going out to go do some promo or something. So I say that to say this. The reason why they could have 5 million subscribers and still not get the reach that you would get is because Adam is completely out of touch. It's like some white man shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, he all like, oh, we're gonna get 607 Unk, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get 607 Unk at the theater and get a live show with 4 extra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me saying that they're out of touch and that they're not outside is the reason why I'm not on it anymore. Because they took it personal.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I was like, who wants Adam to review their music? He don't even like rap. He talks about listening to Taylor Swift all the time with his family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The only black people y'all know is the people in this building.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he was able to have 5 million subscribers and nobody show up, because the truth is, like, a lot of the people that be really engaging and sending donations and fucking with Adam, they like him, bro. They from Wyoming and New Hampshire and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, really?
Yeah, they're not here.
Yeah, they not, like, a lot of them, like, you could see in the way they typing, like, nigga, they from New Hampshire and Wyoming and shit.
So he don't have, not to cut you off, Tim, he don't have the streets on lock. The streets of LA
he don't got the streets on lock. He got the streets unlocked. So, like, people come through there. He kind of tapped in, but they not finna show up to the event. They not. He can't get that to crack. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And I would be willing to say that their little pivot into that right wing, low key racist joke shit all the time. It's like, okay, you're feeding those fans. They're not here. They're in the middle of nowhere where you came from. The people that are in the areas that would come to the live show, they don't want to hear that shit. So they're not about to pay to come hear you make dick jokes and racist jokes with luscious shit. They watch it for free.
Yeah.
They said Flocc is cooking with this take. To be unbiased, we don't hate.
I'm glad somebody young and cool agreed with me though, because they try to make it seem, oh, Tam she's washed, she's a grandma. That's why she thinks she doesn't know about our clout. She doesn't know about our people. Like, I do. I see him in the chat. What you talking about?
Great points. We're not No Jumper haters and No Jumper bashers. So, Flocc, tell us, what's your favorite moment on No Jumper?
Of all time, or with me there?
With you there.
Probably the J Hood Blueface situation.
You were there. Tell
I
us
was
about
there.
that. The exclusive.
So I showed up with the homies and shit. You get what I'm saying? We got all type of weed. I shoot my little music video there. Tats on my face. Music video out now. I shoot the little music video there. Then we about to get ready to do the podcast. My homies right there in the living room, basically, in No Jumper, while we in the room actually recording. So I go up in there. Before I go up in there, J Hood introduced himself. Y'all like, I'm J Hood. Me and the homie, you know, we laugh like, fuck nigga named J Hood and shit. That shit funny. So we laugh. We like, you know, like little giggle like, yo, I'm J Hood. So then we go ahead, go up in the room and shit. Boom, we start podcasting. This members only. There was actually over 1,000 people in there on members only. So that was some crazy epic shit. Okay. You get what I'm saying? It was members only, and there was still like 1,200, 1,300 people in there. If it was a lot, and I be telling Adam, like, you know, Adam, he his own man. He gonna run his program how he run his program. But I tell him, like, I told him before that live, I told him to not make that shit members only. Like, yo, I literally told him, like, bro, in the group chat, like, I was like, nigga, don't make this live that we finna do members only.
Why did you tell him that?
Because I just knew it was finna pop. Look at the people that was there. J Hood first time there, Munchie be there, Spotify, me. I know it's finna go up because we already did. Every time I'm there, we do 10, 15K. So I'm like, this shit finna go up for sure. He not listening, and then he would have made that money off donations. He not listening, so he gonna make it members. Yeah, so he gonna make it members only. It still went up 1,300 or whatever. So we just chilling live, smoking my little weed and shit, kicking back. It's all good. And then J Hood, he start getting in his little mode. Spotify start talking about whack. Then J Hood all like, we not talking about whack, everybody, we not worried about whack. And then Spotify was all like, shit, I'm talking about whack. That's how I feel about Cuz. And then he was all like, but you ain't gonna do nothing to him, though. You ain't gonna do nothing to him, though. And then he was all like, I don't know, bro, because he was talking all that shit on the internet. And he was all like, if you got a problem with whack, you got a problem with me. And then He was all like, shit, what's the issue? And then he was all like, we can get down. And then, boom.
Something about PC. Spotty said that's PC.
He did say something about PC. He said, I'm not down with the PC stuff. That like basically sparking it up or letting them know he not backing down from it. Boom. They go outside. I stand up. I stand up and shit. I'm like, boom. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I saw it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm shocked and stuff. So boom, I go in and stand up, and then they go outside. We don't know what's going on. Like we're getting updates. So as we continue podcasting, like people coming into the room, like, oh, they around the corner. Oh, they just fought. Like they steady coming into the room, giving us like little updates of what's happening. So they all like, oh, they around the corner right now. Oh, they just fought. And then you know what's crazy about that same podcast? That's the same podcast that the police was outside. I don't know if
allegedly Flocc2Ball called on Munchie B.
Yeah. It was that same pod where with the gun and all that. Yeah.
Right. Well, the object that looked like a gun.
Yeah. So it was that same podcast about the whole Munchie B gun thing, all that shit. That was that same podcast, bro.
Right.
But yeah,
police in the parking lot. Sporty Face takes his glasses off. It looked like J Hood had a titty on his forehead, but maybe he keloids like me because I keloid. Did he have a titty on his forehead?
It looked like he could have been bruised. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say for sure. It wasn't like no super duper obvious shit, but it looked like that. It looked like it could have been. Yeah.
So did they fight or not? Because the narrative they pushed is that they didn't fight. Nothing happened.
I was right there. Like after the podcast, I stayed there, rolled some weed up and chilled. Went to go Del Taco down the street and shit. I heard they didn't fight. Like people was all like, "You lying?" Like niggas, you know, people all weird and shit, all up in my DM being nosy. Right. So I get like 30, 40 DMs. I'm all like, "Bro, I heard they didn't fight." You all like, they all like, "You lying?" And you get them and all that. I personally heard they didn't fight. I heard they just had a conversation. That's
nothing
what I heard.
wrong with that. Two black men talking it out. Doesn't have to get physical. All right, let me ask you this before we move on. If you had your own show on No Jumper, put together your lineup. Flocc2Ball show, whatever you want to call it. Say it's on Wednesday night. No, that's our night. Don't do Wednesdays. Thursday nights. You got your own show on No Jumper. Who are your co-hosts? You get 3 or 4 co-hosts.
What do you mean calls? Like call-ins or them being...
No, co-hosts.
Co-hosts.
Your A mic, you get 3 or 4...
At No Jumper.
You got your own show, Flocc2Ball show. Thursday nights.
I was actually supposed to do that. Adam had reached out. He was going to give me a show. And like he was talking about compensation and shit. We didn't end up following up. You know, he's scouting around and shit, always looking for new ideas. So it didn't end up following through. But if I did have that show, I'd probably put... Let me go Lush. Let me go Lush. Let me go Lush. Let me go... Damn. Let me go Lush. Let me go... Who else would I put on?
Don't say Lush again.
Let me go... BZ2 Janky, because we were supposed to do a show. Me and Adam was talking about me and him doing a show.
BZ becoming a podcaster and doing a show?
And we was actually supposed to do an interview with some OnlyFans girl. Me, BZ2 Janky, and Adam. We was all supposed to do it.
Bitches.
Yeah, it was an OnlyFans girl.
Bitches.
We were supposed to do an interview, but it ain't fall out or it ain't pan out.
Okay.
So just because of that, I say Lush, BZ2 Janky, who else? I go.
Chad said ain't nobody else, ain't no other talent up there.
I feel like Munchie B would be a good one just cause he blind. Like you get him just for him to be there and be blind and you get what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Just for him to be there and like he blind and drunk and shit, I feel like he just make a good little extra conversation. Like him being there.
Because he can't see, that makes him...
Like him being there blind, you know, he be up there blind, tipsy and shit. I feel like with him being like blind, tipsy, I feel like he'd be a good addition, a good conversation. Mind you, Lush is there too, and then we got the youth, me and B2. The last one.
I love that you said the youth. Because that's what they missing.
Yeah.
They are missing the youth. I also considered that. I would say No Jumper. Like, that's one thing he struggled with. Like, just having a consistent youth up there. Like, you got Lush. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got Lush.
Not too much on Lush.
You got Dope Boy. Like, the nigga like 37. Like, nobody know who really wants him there. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right in Cal years. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, the last one I would go ahead and put I damn near want to say Leak Viral.
That's the guy that be at the slots.
That be at the slots. I don't know why. Like, I feel like
you are so ghetto.
You
are so ghetto. You want the nigga that got the booth in the Slauson? That do the content in the Slauson?
Look. I did a skit with him. It went up. It got thousands of likes. You could go check it out. I did a skit with bro because I was at the slots. My grandma, you know, she always be in the 60s and shit. Mm-hmm. So I did a skit with him. And then, like, he always got the little ratchet girl. Like, he could probably bring the little ratchet girls up there and shit and be playing games with everybody. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like on that, he make a good addition. We already got Lush for the proper hip-hop, sophisticated, more white audience.
Sophisticated is I've never heard that. You ever heard that word used with Lush? Sophisticated?
His hip-hop knowledge.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we already got BZ2 Janky on the youth. We already got Munchie B for like a random extra conversation. Right. And then I feel like he'll be able to bring like the little ratchet and all the little ghetto shit to the little audience. So I feel like that'd be a good little...
All right, Ben, what's your most successful skit? We're going to pull up a few skits. What's your most successful one so far?
My most successful skit is my Noriega skit.
N.O.R.E.
It got
Is it pinned? Or
it's not pinned. It was pinned. It's not pinned no more.
Okay.
Got like 1 million views on Instagram. N.O.R.E reposted it. Drink Champs reposted it. They talked about it on Drink Champs. Got like 60K on YouTube. So I say to date, that's probably my most popular.
Let me know when it pops up.
Bet.
What are some other popular ones?
My DJ Ghost. My Rondo number 9.
So non-LA. Let's go. Hold on.
Non-LA.
Your biggest skits are non-LA rappers. Because I first came across you from LA rap impressions.
My most streamed tracks are based upon LA rappers. My most popular skits are not. My most popular skits are primarily based on New York rappers and shit like that.
Makes sense, right, Tam?
People with fans.
Oh, that's what I was trying to get to say. All right, let me know when you see N.O.R.E one.
All right, but it's gonna be far down. It was about like September. You about to come across it.
I was about to say,
Here we go.
Where?
Right there.
N.O.R.E be like.
Whoa, all right, go at it. Yo, Thug Out Entertainment. Yo, hey y'all, I sip Henny, and I never act friendly. Toast friendly, and get hit in the Bentley. Puerto Rican, and a little black. I like to smoke haze, with a little crack. So y'all sell it, make bankers stay connected. If the cops walk by, then I inhale it. Yo, I'm geeking, and the cops see me tweaking. I ain't trying to go to jail, so I start squeezing. 4-5 bullet make the cops start wheezing. And if she don't wanna fuck, then I start cheating. Yo, I'm bugged out. Since a kid I was thugged out. I rap where I started at.
Are you doing CNN, N.O.R.E?
I am.
This is very disrespectful.
He said, I smoke books with a little bit of crack in it. That's when I stopped waving my hand.
The chat asks, would you ever do a female impression? That's what the chat said.
I've done Damn Homie.
I would like to watch that.
All right. You have to go to my second page.
Flocc2Ball too?
Yeah.
It's in his bio.
Yeah. I'm gonna scroll down.
What made you impersonate Damn?
I was paid to do a jail. You passed it. I was paid to do a jail personality who has been interviewed by her. Scroll down. Right there.
This?
Yeah.
Bye. Get out.
Are you filming all these yourself?
Are you okay?
God's in trouble, man. God's in trouble for everyone. Yeah.
The first question is, how do you feel about all of these PCs having a platform?
Should have been a blonde wig.
As somebody that's on the general population.
I feel like if you roll it up, you shouldn't have a voice on the internet, just like you don't got a voice on the streets. If you don't got a voice on the streets, I feel like you shouldn't have no voice on the internet if you roll it up.
Okay, so how do you feel about my boyfriend who used to be in general population but got smothered out?
Oh, you talking about old dude from BTS? That be doing a little vlog shit?
All right, Damn Homies content does go a lot like this. So you had no problem with impersonating a female like Martin Lawrence and Shanae?
No.
Cool. Answer your question, chat? Good. All right, I wanted Jay Reddy. That's the one I'll close with. Cause why did you put all that shit on your face for Jay Reddy? Yes, he's light skinned, but damn.
It's just attention to detail. You know, a lot of nowadays, a lot of people don't put that much detail into their
skits.
Yeah, not skits, just their like work period. You know what I'm saying? Artists too.
Tam does the best Jay Reddy impression. Tam, do it, please.
Oh my God. She said she pregnant. I don't want the baby.
He sounds like that.
That's how he raps.
Let's check it out.
Nigga, stick to the banging because you can't rap. Your hairline crooked, you need to get you a wave cap.
How did she did that?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bitch. Nigga, stick to the banging because you can't rap. Your hairline crooked, you need
He
to
does
get
do
you a wave
that.
cap. And nobody will get you saying up in them gay raps. You talking like you like that, knowing you simply ain't that. Them niggas wish they was you, so don't get upset. My bitch steady calling me, asking me, is you up yet? The hottest in the city, just wondering why I ain't up yet. But why
What was that?
hating me like my niggas won't up that? Bitch, I'm mad at you simply because I'm better. You know when that you broke, but you talking about getting cheddar. You living with your mama and niggas think you a virgin. You ain't eating a day, so I know that your stomach hurting. You gon' die in these streets from gang banging. It's dangerous outside, so I tell you to stay dangerous. You only famous locally, but you thinking you famous. The ratchet assholes that you fuck, they ain't Nathan. I'd rather.
Jay Reddy does rap like that.
10
Very
out of 10 on the bar.
If you look at
bars.
If you listening to what I'm doing, I'm basically making it him versus him. So
even in the video, you like good Jay Reddy versus.
So the title of the song is called Ready vs. Ready. Streaming pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
I bet, because it's not a bad song. I'm telling you, that Weird Al lane is wide open. If MTV was still playing shit, you would be on it.
No, I like it. This is definitely creative. The first one I saw was when you did Big Sad. You had the rag. You said you was talking about somebody.
That
on
was the
PC.
first one you seen?
That was the first one I seen.
Oh, okay.
He was like somebody was PC. You kept talking like he was on live.
Yeah,
that was
around. That was around the time I had like all the rappers in LA. Like I was on their page. You get what I'm saying?
Collabing.
Oh yeah, I was collabing. So I'd be on like Treyway asked me to do one to be like him. I'm on his page.
You had Frosty fucked up.
P for Frosty. I'm on his page.
Yeah, Suspect fucked up.
I wasn't on Suspect page. DW Flame, he had me on his page.
Okay.
By on his page, I mean like an actual collab post type
What's
shit.
the funniest LA rapper one? For me, it's RJ. I think I might pull up RJ. What's the funniest LA rapper one we can close out with for you?
The RJ one was cool. I say one of my top ones for a funny LA rapper, Player Waves. That's one of my top ones. That's one of my most streamed tracks.
Let's see.
Have you ever considered being on Wildin' Out or improv show? Too corny?
For the right compensation, yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
boom. Yeah, it's all about the dollars and cents. I feel that. But I feel like you would kill it up there because you're very good. I don't know if you can do this on the spot. But
What?
it's like these
Can
raps.
you do impressions on the spot?
I could do some of them.
Okay,
All
so
right.
yeah.
This is Player Ways?
That was part 2. Go to part 1.
Oh shoot, where's part 1? And then we can give you something to do on the spot after this.
Funny.
Where is part?
Keep going. There it go. That's part 1.
On the past that beat.
Why do you have that makeup on your face?
I'm wonky, I say that's that shit I bought me link. I hit the road and when I'm done, I
cast for shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm stupid, broken. Won't nobody mix my shit. I took his chains, rocks, and things. I'm rich, but I'm the best in church. She asked me why you always driving, lurking with no place and shit. Told baby, mind her business while I'm driving. She gon' suck my dick. And I ain't even started with my reputation, with my crib and tap the hood all on my face. Cause baby, that's just how I'm living. Never work a job before I do. You'll catch me in that Flocc. She hit that cock, I hit that bop. I'm grimy, I'm on the clock. I play ways and shit for days. I'm on the road, I'm making plays. I gas and like, and that's that shit that make you wanna crash that safe.
It's the makeup for me. All right. I would like to see you impersonate YG.
I have a YG impersonation.
You have a YG video?
It dropped in when was that? I think it was like July.
All right, let me think of another LA rapper that you might not.
The last year.
Yeah, who do you feel like is your best impersonation? Who do you got off the top that you could do
Who
good?
did you do?
I
want to see it in person.
Who could I do best in person?
G Perico.
I don't listen to G Perico at all.
Kendrick.
Okay, spot on rapper impersonation, LA. Let me see. I'd probably go with.
They wanted the Dejon impression. I kind of don't want to see that. Unless you're gonna put one of those pillows underneath your shirt.
Oh my God. I don't want to limit it to LA either. What is your best impersonation that you could do in person? Like,
let me go with. I could go with. Damn. Probably 50 Cent.
Let's go.
Hear it.
All right. I'm gonna do an acting impersonation. Acting?
Scene.
Sing, rap?
No, he said
Scene.
scene. Like, go ahead, change your character.
Scene.
You know that alright. That lady that they found dead last night, that was my mom's. Tiny Shite mom.
Stop laughing.
That lady that they found dead last night, that was my mom's. Tiny shot my mom's.
Oh, this is from Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, it's from Before I Self-Destruct.
Oh.
Before I Self-Destruct, the
Hood classic.
Hood classic movie.
The Hood classic movie. Have you watched that?
Not in a very, very long time.
It's a great movie. I don't know why. I love that movie. Like I watch that shit all the time. I don't know why.
Flocc2Ball, I feel that you may be missing your calling by like being an actor or something as well.
They said your skits are AI.
Nothing I do is look. Let me go.
You can't do it on the spot.
Let me go ahead and clarify. No, I could do some shit on the spot. Like I could do fucking
Frosty. Do Frosty. Pause.
All right, bet. Let me see. I told her give her social security up. That's on GP. Op niggas scared right by when they see me. Just run a bag up for she's. And why you telling on a pimp little bitch like you don't need me? Yeah, I need that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now what's the difference between Frosty and Suspect? What's Suspect's cadence?
I ain't did Suspect in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
What about Blueface?
I ain't did him either. Actually, I ain't did him in a minute either. Who else I could do? Let me think. I could do.
Let's see if I can find the YG one.
Go and scroll down my shit. Scroll down my shit. And I'm finna just grab one I could do right now.
I was just watching.
Yeah, do you got a young boy?
Babe, I'm trying to put this 30 on somebody.
Oh, we got RJ.
Oh, I'm the one around the city that you heard about. I pull up, looking fresh with my burner out. I run that lady, it's niggas that are murder about me. I need a chicken with my bitch at the Waffle House. Around the city, I'm the one that they be talking about. You go against me, leave a note outside your mama house. It's Mr. If it ain't next, nigga throw it out. And Mr. I run that lady, you should know about me. Because I'm the one that is separate, that counting these presidents, nigga, I'm here to see. Doing what I'm supposed to. I got
some old heads working on my old school. The chick that used to see me with is all new. Everybody keeping that whole dude. We blowing next up out the case of what we toast to. We pulling up outside your house looking so rude. So what my bros do? My niggas blow up, my niggas blow up. Yeah, my niggas blow up. We let the blood talk.
Are you doing his ad lib or did you steal his ad lib?
I was gonna say this doesn't sound that different from the music.
Everything you see from my shit is me, bro. Everything.
You did that IA.
Everything.
That's funny as fuck. Where's the YG one? I want to end on the YG one. When did you post
I don't
it?
never use AI for none of my shit. That's my real voice. It's you gotta keep scrolling. That's my real voice. I write the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I don't use AI for none of that shit.
I feel like that's why they're expecting certain things to be on the spot. Like you're not doing that on the spot. This is planned out.
A lot of it's rehearsed.
Yes, like
How
you
long
have
does
to.
it take you to make one of these videos?
Anywhere from a day to 4.
See?
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So
these
that's
are-
why I could do little impersonations, but it's
Yeah.
more so like really rehearsed professional type shit.
And then once you have, like, you spend a lot of time on the song. Once you have the song, then the other stuff probably comes more
then you
naturally.
got to do the
It's
whole
easier.
video. And,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Am I scroll too far?
You guys are
past?
uncultured in the chat.
Is it around here? Scroll up a little bit more.
Up like this?
Yeah. Then you pass. Let me see. Right. Scroll down.
Are you recording all of these by yourself?
Majority. Scroll up. I'm just now starting to have the budget to where. Damn, where that shit at? I'm trying to. Down. It's around here. Keep going down. All of these is recorded by myself for the most part. I'm just now starting to get a budget to where I'm starting to hire little cameramans and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, most of the time it's it'd be recorded by
Do you
myself.
think your P4K?
My Swifty Blue is a good one.
Do you think your P4K?
We not signing to
video
no fucking blacks.
Was respectful. That one was funny too.
Yeah, we not signing to no fucking black. I got a good Swifty on God.
Oh, here's Almighty Suspect.
This is my earlier work. I'm a little bit more established now.
Look, Almighty, if you weren't this overhypular, beta male, hypervascular, you love using these gay ass white man words. You always talk about white man, but you love using that big ass gay ass words. You know, big sexual. Stop using those gay ass words. Weird ass things. Look at this guy. Why are you not acting like there's not a video?
How you doing him and Brandon?
Whooped out in the corner in fetal position. What? Who? Who is he talking about? Who slapped me? Now you're lying. You're a liar. Did you take that hat off?
The shorts for Brandon.
Well, nobody's in the fetal position in the Los Angeles alley getting whooped out by people that we thought were our friends. Gay Lord. Gay Lord. That voice ain't deep enough. You a gay Lord.
That's all me, man. I don't use no AI.
The opportunity to do something is here. Some light skinned nigga wants to do something. I'm not worried.
All right, last one we're gonna watch, Brick Baby.
All right, bet.
Cause you've been doing this laugh all fucking night.
I've been doing
It's
Brick
giving
Baby.
me PTSD for different reasons, but
I ain't did Brick Baby in like a year. You gonna have to scroll.
Same. But where is it at?
Pause.
A Flocc2Ball, would you like to make some type of hood movie like I Got the Hookup or any of the Master P?
If it's compensation, I'm going.
No, what if it's yours? Like, what if it's me, you, and Dejon? We put money in, we make this movie.
I would be down.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
Where is the Brick Baby one? I just saw it, man. Oh, Blue Bus Clan be like, we might be here for a minute, y'all.
Oh my God.
Flyest nigga in the room when I step in. Prada on my right, Gucci on my left.
You got cheesy fucked up.
And I'm her best man. Remember lunch line tickets, I was stressed. Now my belly so full, got stretching. We got Ricch off rep and it's a blessing. I wanna fuck her cause I heard that she was messy. I wanna fuck her cause I heard that she was messy. She in my phone like DJ come stretch me. That nigga broke with no paper so we stressing it. Remember hoes wouldn't even see the message. Now we at Roof Chris eating veggies. Now we smoke fat cooks while we eat.
You was right to bring up Steak and Roof Chris.
This is exactly why I don't like their music.
You don't like Blue Bus Clan?
No, they be like, I'm mismatching the designer. I'm doing like, it's just, they're like, it's poor people
Generic.
flex. Yeah. It's not even like high flexing. It's like, I just got my tax return flexing.
They were pandemic boys.
Yeah, you could tell.
PPP money. Where is Brick Baby? That's what we're ending with. Brick Baby. Just saw when I was scrolling looking for YG.
I'll see when I'll tell you when I see it.
Okay.
I got
People in the chat hating like niggas don't get paid off a Tubi movie. Y'all watch shit like Baddies. Your life is probably a Tubi movie. So why hate on a person if they can make something that actually goes on any kind of streaming that people like you will watch either way?
There go the No Jumper one.
Hey, hood, you already know who it is. It's the Brick out the trick. Back in No Jumper, fresh out the fence. You already know how I do. Hey, you already know who it is. We here with the big Brick out the trick, posted up with my boy Adam on hood. Today he go display why he ain't paying my bill. Westside Road. Why you ain't paying my bill?
Brother, you still owe me 8K.
Out of dead homies, you gotta get that.
True story.
Hey, on the dead hubbies, you bitches need to wake up and wiggle the divas up off your hood. Shake the divas up.
That's for sure how Zaire talks.
The people is mad because I said y'all watch Baddies, No Jumper, and the adjacent Chitlin Circus type podcast. Those are baddies for niggas.
Last impression that we're going to request from you. Munchie B. Then we'll move on.
Let me look. I think cause I had did a Munchie B impression on the last time I was on like the first time I was on the Tuesday show.
Yeah.
I feel like I did a decent job. I feel like this time I could probably do better. So let me go on.
Would you like? You got some glasses? Who got glasses?
Jesus.
Who got shades?
I took them out.
Fuck.
No glasses.
No glasses. We suck.
All right.
Let's close your eyes.
Let me
Close
see.
your eyes. Not too much.
Let me see.
I get carried away.
Hey, let me hold that can. Yeah, let me go hold that.
Oh shit. All right. Munchie, I don't approve of this.
He won already, so let me
I'm letting you know I don't approve of this.
Munchie. Oh my God, go ahead. Go ahead.
He needs a Hennessy bottle.
All right. We not listening to nothing Poetic Federal say, bro. We not listening to nothing Poetic Federal got to say about open cases, bro. If you want to go do that over there, you could do that over there. But on Morals Over Money TV, we not listening to Poetic Federal, bro. Boom.
Okay, now I have some critiques. Munchie does this thing with his hands. His fingers are spread.
Yeah.
His fingers are, so while he's holding, it's spread. You doing this. No. It's spread. It's like, and it's more this. It's more this. So next time it's just more this. Am I lying?
I'm not doing that.
It's more that. Whatever. All right, let's play West. You ready? All right, well, West, Flocc, we're going to give you two options. You cannot say both.
If the main show that's on every day is the waiting room at the psych ward, then that's the same precedent for the entire situation. You guys need to learn about context clues, about reading, comprehension, all of those things. You know?
Stop harassing Tam in the chat unless you send a $20 super chat. All right, Tam, ready?
Let's go.
Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg, Flocc2Ball?
Go Q.
DJ Quick or...
What's right there?
Oh, my bad. E40 or Too Short?
Go Too Short.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
Go Dr. Dre.
The Game or Kendrick Lamar?
Damn near want to say Quick. Yeah, probably go Dre.
She asked you The Game or Kendrick Lamar?
Go The Game.
Okay.
YG or Tyga?
Probably go YG.
RJ or Joe Moses?
RJ.
Nipsey or Drakeo?
Drakeo.
Dom Kennedy or Tyler the Creator?
Tyler the Creator.
03 Greedo or Kayla for real?
03 Greedo.
Blast or Bino?
Blast. Actually, not Bino. Not Blast, Bino.
Blue Bucks or Shoreline?
Shoreline.
Big Sad, 1900 or G Perico?
Big Sad.
AZ Chike or Rucci?
AZ Chike. Actually, not Rucci. Rucci.
Ralphie the Plug or Rimble?
Ralphie.
Good Kid, Mad City or My Crazy Life?
Oh, Good Kid, Mad City.
The Chronic or Doggy Style?
The Chronic.
Crenshaw or Mailbox Money?
Crenshaw.
Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society?
Boys in the Hood.
Friday or next Friday?
Friday.
Friday After Next or The Wash?
The Wash.
Let's go.
All right, bet. Speaking of Ralph the Plug, we have to react to him responding to Glasses Malone. Talk about it on Saturday. Glasses Malone on his podcast said that Drake is paying people to push this whole YG murdered Drakeo narrative, allegedly. And a lot of people had feedback on this, including Ralph the Plug. Let's see what he had to say.
Shout out to Ralphie for keeping a cool head through all of this and staying, I guess, as calm as a person could be in this situation and just using it as content, because I feel like other people would get upset by this kind of untruth being told.
I agree.
Yeah, I think a lot of niggas is delusional right now. I think everybody's is having a strong case of delusion. I'm just gonna keep it 100 right now. A lot of niggas is having delusion. And that's okay. Cause they have hospitals for niggas that's crazy. I just heard a nigga say today that Drake been taking care of the family and shit. I know these niggas is getting delusional. Bro, this shit is getting crazy.
All right, I'll go first. I said it on Saturday. I think Glass is out of his motherfucking mind. I think he's bored. I think he doesn't have any music circulating, any hits going on. I'd much rather see him pushing some new artists, but you know he comes from that OG West Coast generation that doesn't believe in signing new artists and pushing them, promoting them. So he's spending his time spewing this false narrative that Drake is paying entities, bloggers, influencers to say that YG had something to do with Drakeo's murder. One, that narrative, that talk was was spewed the very next night. That people have been saying that in the streets and on the internet since it happened. So Drake wouldn't need to pay anyone to say that. Excuse me.
That's okay.
Because that's something that people have been saying for years, right? We've heard, to speak honestly, we've heard that narrative. We can't prove it. It's allegation. That allegation has been out there for years is what I'm saying. Before Kendrick and Drake was beefing, before Not Like Us, before any of that, people were saying YG had something to do with it. Because they both of their camps were there that night. And they had prior beef. So I think it's idiotic. Ralphie is keeping a level head, to your point, Tam. But I don't think that Drake is sending money over to Ralphie the Plug and Draco's mother and stuff.
No.
I don't think that Drake is doing that, and I definitely don't think he's paying people to point the finger at YG. What say you, Tam?
I feel like Ralphie is such a real nigga. If Drake even sent a little gas money over, he would have told us himself. So that's not the case. And I think it's also for people that are really from the city and understand what's going on since all of that happened. It's disrespectful to Ralphie to imply that anybody else is looking out for their family but him. Who is doing that? Who's selling merch? Who's having concerts? Who's still trying to keep the rap shit going, keeping the Stink TV alive? The whole We Know the Truth, getting on shows and doing the most to keep that narrative alive.
Right.
Besides Ralphie. So you giving it, attributing to Drake, who couldn't even hold his own during the Kendrick shit and basically disappeared and formulated Iceman and then came back hard. To say that somebody that didn't miss a step since all that shit happened is not handling it is disrespectful as fuck. Y'all need to shut up. And if you're really that fanned out over Drake to believe something like that, believing Drake is so benevolent, like he just gave over $1 million out in prizes at the little women's event, and you want to try to attribute some of that goodwill to Draco and them, okay, sure. But for coming from Glasses, it's like this is just more hate on the heels of the Kendrick shit. And you just want to smear this man some more, so you want to put out more narratives that don't even really make sense. Because why would Drake benefit from going against YG? Like, they have songs together. They have what? Do you think he gives a fuck about any of this little petty California gangbang shit that y'all care about?
No, I think that this is more delusion from West Coast rappers, LA rappers. I think this is a bad look for us, this being such a viral topic. It just makes our rappers look delusional, thirsty, bored, bitter, disgruntled. If any of you guys had hit records, you wouldn't be sitting around talking about Drake on podcasts.
Exactly.
You will be outside promoting your records, touring, winning Grammys, things like that. But because you guys aren't doing well, our rappers are sitting on podcasts saying Drake is paying people to get YG locked up. Stupid. Flocc2Ball, what's your take on Ralphie's response to this allegation?
I think he not saying nothing about it, and he gonna continue to not say nothing about it. That's just how Ralphie is. Ralphie move real discreetly, so
player.
He move real discreetly, so like, you know, he think about everything he do. He think about all his actions. I don't think he gonna actually give no real intel about none of this, at least for the next 10 years. It wasn't really a response, you know. He just streaming. He want to say 2 words. He know people gonna react to it.
Do you believe the allegation that Drake is paying people to post about YG murdering Draco allegedly?
No. Nah, I don't believe that.
Neither do I. All right, we got another clip, I believe.
Fucking all this shit. Oh, my bad, Chad. My bad, Chad. It's that Drake money.
So Ralphie's playing into it at this point.
He's trolling y'all because that's how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, they think that Drake has supported Flocko. They said I was on payroll when I was going up against TDE. They think anybody who opposes anything West Coast is getting paid by Drake. And no, I think there are just fallacies and issues within the West Coast. And if somebody speaks on it, again, do I agree with everything Flocko's doing? No. But Flocko investigating and covering the Draco murder, I don't think Drake is paying him to do that. The fact is, the West Coast murdered Draco. Let's talk about that. That was wrong. You trying to point the finger at Drake for paying somebody to talk about the murder and look into the investigation XYZ. Talk about why the fuck was he murdered in the first place by somebody on the West Coast. You guys are focused on the wrong things, but it seems like the West Coast, especially that generation, lacks accountability. They don't want to have like, we fucked up conversations. We got rid of the most influential, impactful West Coast rapper of this generation. We would just want to point the finger at Drake, who actually worked with that nigga before any of you did. That makes no sense. All right, next up, Akademiks is calling out West Coast podcasts because he feels like they're doing a lot of snitching. Let's check it out.
West Coast podcasters might as well have a gun in a bag.
the streets or the street niggas from West Coast podcast, that podcast on the West Coast, because their music knowledge is not the one proprietary thing that they have, that if they give insight about maybe a Drake album or, I don't know, a J. Cole album, that'll have them stick out. What they do is they rely on telling hood stories. Well, here's the thing. Enough of them told enough hood stories that the police have found new leads from their podcasting. It's amazing. The police were clueless. The police had nowhere to go. The police was gonna let this shit just rock. Which, by the way, unheard of. Yet, at a very public event, granted there might have not been a lot of cameras, but come on, everyone has at least one camera phone.
All right, so Akademiks is basically saying that West Coast podcasts don't know how to talk about music or choose not to talk about hip hop. So all they know how to do is self-incriminate, snitch on camera, sit on camera, and talk about crimes. What's you guys' take on that?
I think the West Coast got a good podcast scene right now. I feel like the West Coast podcast scene making a lot of noise right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got Back on Figg, you got No Jumper, you got Y'all, you got who else on the West? You got Food Community, you got Hater World. So it's a lot of noise on the West Coast right now with the podcasting, and that's just some of them. I think some people just be loose with the talking. It's like that everywhere. Some people just loose with the talking a little bit.
I don't see.
And you know the gang politics always gonna mix into the media. You get what I'm saying? The entertainment.
But it really shouldn't, and I don't think so. I don't think I see East Coast podcasters catching Ricos and the feds kicking in the door, pulling up to East Coast podcasts, trying to interview or interrogate or ask questions to East Coast podcasters. I don't think, look at how many Ricos we've seen come from things discussed on podcasts. You got on the West Coast. You get what I'm saying? It's bad in cases, and I don't think it's to the same pedigree. And how old are you again? You said you're 19?
I'm 19.
So I think that's why you feel like the West Coast podcast circuit is suffice. I think to an older crowd, I think to people in their 30s, maybe early 40s or whatnot, I think they think the West Coast podcast circuit is bullshit. It's not really real conversations. It's definitely not Music Center, as Akademiks just pointed out. Once you get to a certain age and your brain develops to a certain point, you don't want to sit around and hear hood stories all day.
Another thing for the
not all day
for the LA podcast, it's and maybe we're a little bit guilty of this too. I find that so many of them don't even have their own original conversations. They're just reacting to everybody else's content. They're not starting any, Joe Budden is consistently starting conversations, consistently introducing topics, narratives, things like that. Even when it is just banter, co-host banter, people telling their business, okay. Yeah. But they're original conversations. Out here, it's we get in the room and we have a list of all the shit everybody else talked about.
Okay.
Even the other podcasts are contemporaries with it, and we talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's more gossip amongst ourselves that we just happen to let the people in, and I think that's why the chat and all that should be so toxic, because they just go from channel to channel and try to stir up more beef.
That's a good point, but I feel like if something happened, and I've seen it happen because I watch the Joe Budden podcast, when Ebro in the morning and when Ebro and Peter Roseberg get into it, they're gonna react to that.
Yes, but not
Joe
other
Budden.
podcasts.
That is another podcast. Ebro, and they're not on the radio anymore. So when Ebro and Peter Rosenberg, that's a YouTube podcast, just got into it, they react to it. If somebody on the Breakfast Club, if Envy and Charlemagne, or when Lauren LaRosa and what's her name, Jess was
Hilarious.
getting to it,
but that's national news.
So I think that's only because how big those platforms are.
Exactly.
But it's still them reacting to drama on other shows.
But is that weekly? Do they do that weekly?
And let's not act like Joe Budden wasn't going back and forth with Rory and Maul, and they wasn't having podcast wars for a very long time until they squashed the beef and moved on, settled the lawsuit, aka settled the lawsuit, and can't talk about it anymore. So I don't think that that's just a West Coast thing as far as beef with other podcasts. I think we might get a little too carried away with it. I've been guilty of that myself. But I think I've seen other podcasters beef. I've seen Elliot Wilson.
No, I'm not saying
and
beef.
Joe Budden have issues. Yeah.
I'm not saying not beef. It's like reactionary content. Anytime I watch a Joe Budden, it's not like they're pulling up a bunch of stuff from their competitors and they're playing them. I don't really see that on their platform.
No, they're not gonna play clips.
Yeah, and like,
but that's the thing. They're not to control. They're not streaming. They are just podcasting for the most part. When you think of like East Coast platform, they're not pulling stuff up on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're more so just sit on a couch and talk.
I feel like that's why it comes off a little bit more professional, and they can steer away from other certain topics because they don't have a chat instigating.
Yeah, they don't have a chat.
They don't have. So it's like
Champ's not live.
They
not
just
what the game not live.
Yeah, they skirt around a lot of the unnecessary drama that out here we get steeped in.
So the problem is the chat. The problem is being live. Is what you're saying, because East Coast podcasts are pre-recorded. For the primary East Coast podcasts are pre-recorded. Roy and Maul, Joe Budden, Drink Champs, $1 Million with the
Tony
Game.
Yayo, Uncle Murder.
Yeah,
have you been keeping up with them?
I see clips.
War Report,
I don't
I think.
watch.
Something like that. They've been going
Let's talk about it, which they said they about to cancel, but I think Mano was just trolling. All these primary East Coast platforms are pre-recorded, no chat, no pulling up stuff to react to. Just sit there and talk for 2 hours. Versus all of ours is always a chat. We got a screen to pull up. We're reacting to stuff. Do you think that makes a difference?
I think it inherently makes things more messy.
Excuse me.
Less all about this platform and whatever narrative we want to talk about, whatever we want to push. It becomes like, even today, how we started is like, damn, we're 7. 7 is the homie, but it's like, oh, was she not here? But she be in they chat. It's like,
that is true. 7, you have been MIA. So Tam, let's do a challenge.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm not gonna spoil the guest, but we have a guest coming. Next week, we will not react to any No Jumper, FMW, or any other LA podcast topic.
Yeah, let them die.
Even if somebody falls out and faints and busts their head or something, we will act like it never happened, and we will come here and sit and just interview our guests and talk about our guests.
You know what?
We'll see how our chat likes it.
I have a compromise, Dejon, because I know Dark Rainbow loves the messy side too.
Every now and then.
We can't lie that the messy shit gets the views because y'all are dirty and your mind is empty. You love reality TV type antics. Maybe we can have clips where we react to the BS and we post that on our page and it'll go up and it'll be monetized and we get money from it.
Do a pre-recorded clip reacting to the shit, but not during our live show.
Yeah.
That is a cool, happy medium. I'm not mad at that. All right, we got a couple more topics before we get to tea with Tam and get out of here. So, Phoenix Flexin's tour dates are beginning to be canceled. Tam is laughing hysterically. This is not funny.
It is because he performed and it was so bad.
He performed at Summer Jam. The performance was horrendous. We reacted to that, I believe, last week.
You should have put some auto-tune on that mic or something.
But yeah, so according to this platform, the cancellation comes during a week of heavy backlash surrounding his viral song Rubbers, which has sparked widespread debate after fans accused it of being AI generated. Phoenix has denied using AI, but the controversy has continued to gain traction online. While no official reason was given for the Seattle cancellation, many fans have pointed to low ticket sales alongside ongoing backlash. I'm trying to see when was the date. August 10th. He's supposed to be at the Showbox in Seattle, Washington. Unfortunately, that has been canceled. Do you guys think that it was canceled because of all this AI backlash? This viral AI backlash. We have whole companies coming out and saying that they plan on suing. The software brand that he used to allegedly make the song, they're saying that they might sue. We have experts proving throughout their clips and reels that it was AI. His new single that I'm going to play a snippet of, you can clearly see it doesn't sound anything like Rubbers, so it's like he can't recreate it. Do you think that's why this tour date got canceled?
I think it factors in.
How do you feel about the idea of AI music as a younger person? Because I feel that people a little bit older, they have a hard line with it. Like, no, it's fake, it's wrong, it's this and that. But I feel like younger people might view it as just entertainment, and it don't matter because we know all these niggas is faking. Like, everybody's not writing their rap since the Drake shit with Meek Mill. Like, the veil has kind of been lifted.
What Drake shit with Meek Mill?
Quentin Miller.
Yeah, like Drake had the ghostwriter, and that he wasn't writing all this.
When was this exposed?
Back
years
to back,
ago.
2015.
Oh, okay.
He was 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Okay.
I wasn't 5. I was like 8.
I mean, close. But yeah, so since that time, so basically your whole time growing up, it's been okay to be a fake rapper. Where when we were growing up, that was like You
It
wouldn't,
was happening, but
you wouldn't have a career if it got out.
You couldn't let nobody know, but not everybody, but a lot of people.
Yes.
DOC was writing for Snoop Dogg.
Yes,
Snoop Dogg
yes.
was writing for Warren
Consequence
G.
for Kanye West.
Yeah, people had writers.
But yeah, how do you feel about the AI thing? You think it?
I think most people not listening to AI shit.
I think what Phoenix Flexin should have did, if the song is in fact AI, he should have admitted that it was AI.
Yeah.
I think he should have. I think the honesty. I think people want honesty. People want transparency.
I agree.
Authenticity. Say, hey, I use AI. You should have been like, shit, I just stumbled across AI. I made this banger. Now I'm the first real rapper, because I'm not a robot, but I'm a real rapper with an AI hit. And I feel like people would have brought into it more, wanted him to make more, and he wouldn't even have to change his sound.
Yes.
He could have kept making songs in that tone because he could have kept using the AI. I don't think he can do it without AI. So I'm going to play his new single that he performed on the Rap TV platform. And this is going viral. People are calling it trash. I think it's trash. Let's check it out.
Counting crystal faces, rolling through these different places. Thought your love was locked and sealed. Broken trust is all I feel. All I feel is nothing. I can't imagine like where I've been. Because it's better said. Really delayed. Or really shoot my darling. Because I can't think.
All right, that's some of the worst music I ever heard in my life.
He's trying to still stay in that vein, that 80s like synth pop vein, but it's just now that's his real voice.
That's your real voice because the other voice was fake.
Hundreds on the table.
And I don't understand just the influx of this British accent. You're not from Britain.
Him trying to lie about that was the worst part. Oh, everybody that knows me know, like, I talk in a British accent half the day. You don't even enunciate your words when you speak. So if you do have a British accent, it's a road man. It's not this man on rubbers.
Yeah, they should have just kept it a buck. So yeah, shout out to Phoenix Flexin. He always has Shoreline Mafia to fall back on. Multi-platinum group, successful group. They can tour well. It's just he never was a solo artist. The only way he was able to get a solo hit was using AI. The only way LA Rap was able to get a hit in 2026 was LA Rap is so trash, niggas had to use AI to get a hit this year. Otherwise, there would have been 0 hits from LA Rap. Now there's just one. So.
I do want to say, y'all hated on Tyga because he came out with Kate Gave You Racks after he got in the studio with Phoenix Flexin. And y'all said, oh, he's copying him, he's riding his wave. When Tyga can actually do it well and he can pull it off, and he did what Dejon said without having to be told, oh, I have to make this a different personality. He even made a different social media for it. This is Starface. And I'm doing the whole Scarface cosplay, the music videos match, everything matches. It's my voice on the songs, and it's going up. Tyga Radio King, it makes sense. Phoenix Flexin doing that, it made no sense.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Starface thing. I feel like Tyga, I'm not just the biggest Tyga fan in general. Like, I like an occasional Tyga single.
Yeah.
But as far as sitting there and listening to a whole Tyga album, no thank you. Let's react to the XXL 2026 Freshman Cyphers. They're saying that this is the worst cipher that has ever come from XXL to date. Let's check it out.
Funny.
They got me making like niggas, they making like y'all, and I will be on shit. When they come to Jersey, if it ain't Salon or Figg, they most likely talk about Chris. Wow! The man on the corner just called me your prophet. The man in the mirror just got out their pocket. I am the man that did not be forgotten.
Ain't no more regular living, we torn, I barely remember what day it is. Camera get put in your face and a young nigga turn to a motherfucking alien,
I did that bitch, if you cannot do this, nigga, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me. Because I whistle that party down, I said this song like I'm riding with team, homies on me. Holy Ghost on me, I'm out of my body, prayed up and allowed me to turn up the party. I was looking and get back to my shorty, I showed up and showed up, out of this Gatti for real. I was just broken lonely, now I'm rich, got all these kinfolk. If you ain't trying to make no bread, then what the fuck you here for? These niggas broke, they going fair, they out here giving info.
All right, Hurricane Wisdom had the best snippet. Miles Minnick, the light-skinned gospel rapper from the Bay, our West Coast representative on the cover, sounded terrible. Slayer sounded terrible. Everybody else sounded terrible. Trim actually refused to do the cipher. Tam, what's your take on Trim refusing to do the cipher?
W Trims, fight for your rights, because that beat selection and all of them in there, even if you did well, it just would have come off as stupid and you would be viral for the wrong reasons. And Trim has too much positive motion right now to get involved in that.
What say you, Flocc2Ball?
Who are the artists?
These are the artists on the cover of Double XL's latest freshman cover.
Vegas?
Double XL magazine. I know it was out before you were born.
I thought you said the Vegas freshman cover.
No, they have a freshman cover. Slayer, Chris Patrick,
I'm 100%
Camo,
Wasn't YK Niece on it?
Hurricane, Wisdom, Miles Minnick, and YK Niece.
She wasn't in there either, was she?
Oh, I don't see her in the cipher. No.
Yeah, so maybe it's like the girls was like, we're not doing that.
Well, what would you take on the snippet of the cipher that you saw? Trash?
Thought it was just like if I was like, I just look at it and just like wouldn't think nothing of it.
Turn it off?
I just think there's like a lot of humans being born.
What?
Like there's a lot of humans being born. Like when I see that, it's just like, damn, it's just gonna be more humans continuing to be born.
You mean like idiots?
Whatever you smoked before when I walked downstairs to get you, I need that strand. Give me your plug's number.
Same.
That's some good weed. Shout out to Cali Plug.
Shout out to Cali Plug.
But that's some good weed. All right, let's react to this list. Best-selling rap albums of all time.
Let's go. Finally, some hits.
Very curious. The hip hop head of me was pleased by this. At 25, Vanilla Ice, To the Extreme, 1990. Puff Daddy and the Family, No Way Out, 1997. Sold 7 million. Lil Baby, My Turn, 2020, 7 million. Drake, Scorpion, 2018, 7 million. Drake, Nothing Was the Same. My second favorite album by him, 7 million, 2013. At 20, Kanye West, Graduation, 7 million. 19, Nellyville, 2002, 7 million.
The
Score, 7 million, 1996. Eminem, Recovery, 2010, 8 million units. And at number 16, Lil Wayne, The Carter 3, 8 million units. All right, Will Smith, Big Willie Style at number 15 with 9 million. Drake, Views at 9 million, 14. Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent, 2003, 9 million. Drake, Take Care, 2011, 10 million. At number 11, Eminem, Curtain Call, The Hits, 10 million, 2005. All right, top 10, Nelly, Country Grammar, 10 million, 2000. Tupac's Greatest Hits album, 10 million. Lauryn Hill, Miss Education of Lauryn Hill, 10 million at 8. And number 7, All Eyes on Me by Tupac, 10 million. Number 6, MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him. No. All right, top 5, Beastie Boys, License to Ill, 1986, 10 million. Eminem, The Marshall Mathers LP.
I knew the Eminem show. I was waiting.
11 million units. Biggie's last album, Life After Death, 11 million, 1997.
These are most sold hip hop albums?
Yeah.
Best-selling hip hop albums. Eminem, The Eminem Show, 2002, 12 million. And the number one best-selling hip hop album of all time, Outkast, Speaker Box / The Love Below.
It was a double album.
2003. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
With each of them doing their own thing.
So technically it was half of the sales, but it's double because it was double the price.
Well, I even feel like that's the issue with the greatest hit compilations. I don't love that, but it's high sold. It's high sold. That gives a lot of hope to you lesser rappers out there. Let's say you have a mid-career the whole time, but you have a few hits sprinkled in. You can still climb those.
Greatest hits compilation.
Yeah, you can still get that greatest hits compilation.
I've done extensive research on the most sold hip hop albums. Like specifically that, I've researched that.
Okay.
I knew Eminem Show had. I'm like, they're saying all these other albums. Where's the Eminem Show?
I knew Eminem had a few up there. I knew Miss Education, Lauryn Hill was the highest female rap album.
I knew Pac
and Biggie both had a diamond album.
Yeah.
I thought Blueprint would be in this conversation.
Nah, Blueprint, I could tell you, because when I was 12 to 13, I used to do extensive research on how much albums sold. Mm-hmm. Blueprint did about, it was three. Blueprint went 3.
3 times platinum.
That was pre-Beyonce stimulus.
All right. Okay, let's get
Jay-Z most sold album is In My Life and Times Volume 1.
Oh.
That's not true. Hard Knock Volume 2 sold more.
Hard Knock Volume 2 in 98. Yeah. That was his most sold. I thought that's what I just said.
97 Volume 1.
Yeah. No, I thought that. I thought that's what I just. Yeah. Hard. Ain't that
Volume 2 or Volume 3? The one that came out in 98.
Yeah, that's Hard Knock. That's Volume 2.
Volume 2, 1998.
Yeah.
6-time multi-platinum, and it's his highest selling.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes. I said Volume 1 or Volume 2. Yeah.
All right, bet. Tweet of the week.
Let's go.
The tweet of the week is from C.Visuals. He said, to watch a show, you gotta have Paramount Plus, Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, like bruh. This is why I keep my Cash App card locked and my debit card locked, because the subscriptions take all my money.
Yeah.
What subscriptions do you guys currently have? Let's have an honest conversation.
I got Apple Music, I got DistroKid, and I got iCloud storage. That's it.
No streaming? You don't stream any movies? Are
Netflix?
No streaming. I'm normally, as of right now, I just been YouTube and Tubi. As of right now, I have been thinking about it. I have been thinking about grabbing a Hulu or something for sure. They be having some good shit up in them subscriptions.
What say you?
Or even Netflix, you know, like on some Netflix, sit down, eat your food, warm nighttime, put on one of them white people shows, you know what I'm saying?
I love Apple TV. I feel like they come out with some great shows. Every year they have at least one hit. So and it comes with the Apple Music subscription, so it's like I'm already locked in. I have Hulu because every now and then they got a show and you can't watch it nowhere else, and it's very irritating. Or you have to pay extra to watch it through Apple TV. They're playing around. I have Amazon Prime just because I have Prime to ship stuff to my house, and the video stuff comes free. And I like that they also have a few good shows, like the Lord of the Rings show, loved it. HBO, I'm always going to be an HBO person till I in the casket.
Okay.
And then Netflix is my brother account.
You use your brother, your removed.
Yeah. No, but I give him money sometimes. Like the last couple times I was logging into Netflix, it was no money. Like it said you update payment. I'm like, what the fuck? So I sent him some money. Like, you got hella your homies in here. All these niggas broke.
Y'all can't piece up. Well, I'm not one to talk because all of my subscriptions get canceled on a regular because I keep my card locked. Because if you don't, you'll wake up and it'll be $100, $150 missing from your account. Because Apple will take $50. Netflix will come, Hulu will come. But I do have Hulu. I don't have Netflix anymore. I use my best friend's Netflix.
Okay.
But I have Hulu. I have Stars because I've been watching Raising Kanan.
Okay, Stars has a good sleeper every now and then.
I have a free Tubi account, thank God. I do pay $10.99 a month for Apple Music. I used to have HBO Max, but it like the interface, it keeps freezing. You'll be watching Max and it'll just stop. So I stopped paying for HBO Max. Once I watched all my Game of Thrones stuff, I was over that as well.
Okay. I do have some sleeper subscriptions like PBS and BritBox because I love a British show.
Loser. PBS subscription is crazy. That is crazy.
Thanks to viewers like me.
Chat, what subscriptions do you have? How much a month are you spending on these subscriptions? I think I spend at least $100 on frivolous subscriptions a month. And now that I think about it, that is at least 3 lemon drops. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. And a hookah. That's 3 lemon drops and a hookah that I could be enjoying, but I'm wasting it on that. You ready for Tea with Tam?
Let's go.
Tea with Tam. Let's get to it.
Okay. First thing from Tea with Tam is going to be, I know y'all like to start it off a little bit. No, we can't do that. I don't want to play her song. So go to this one where you see the numbers. No, it's up. That one. Click on this.
House because I tried to buy it myself. And that was when I realized something was really wrong with this house, with the history. First transfers from Woodyard to a company stockpile to Tierra Blanca, and I'm not a forensic handwriting analyst, but the family sued those companies. Nobody was charged and called excess proceeds. I asked the county who filed a claim on that money, Tierra Blanca.
It sounds like that they don't have a right to it.
I've spent almost a year trying to reach this family. You know, I thought house because I tried to buy it myself.
Oh, why did it skip?
I realized something was
okay.
All right.
So basically,
what is going on here?
If anybody know the end. This house in Compton was essentially taken through unscrupulous means. There are people out there that they prey on the elderly, the unknowledgeable, and when your property taxes are due, you have 5 years to be delinquent in property taxes in California. On that 5th year, it goes up for auction. Now, they do give you time to redeem the property if you have the money for the past due taxes. Otherwise, it goes up for public auction. And she's saying that there was foul play here. There may or may not have been some forged signatures and what have you. And she's saying that if anybody knows the, I think, Woodard family in Compton, to get in contact with her so she can help them reclaim this money. And it happens to a lot of black people. It was most recently viral in New York. They were taking the brownstones from the elderly black people through these same sort of means. They basically beat you down in court, do lien stuff, this and that, to get people to not want to be bothered with it. And then they get your house.
Get a free house.
Yes, so
that is robbery. That's fucked up. Well,
shout out to this lady for not just going along with it and trying to buy it, but doing the work.
That's good for her.
Next up, we have Gucci Mane. That get back a motherfucker, ain't it? Putting out a Pooh Shiesty album with 17 songs, 5 features. Pooh Shiesty is currently incarcerated for robbing Gucci Mane at gunpoint and forcing him to sign under duress him out of his contract. And just like I said when this story was first popping up, it's not going to work because you had him at gunpoint. You're still going to be in the contract. It don't matter what he signed. It's stupid. So now he still owns the rights to your music, your career, your catalog, all of those things, and you're in jail. You get 0 money, and he gets to keep it all.
And he's releasing All Eyes on Shiesty when does this come out?
All Eyes on Shiesty. I don't know if it has a date.
Oh, but it's coming out on 10.
But it's coming out. Gucci Mane made the announcement. So who's the gangster now? I know a lot of people had adverse opinions about Gucci Mane. He's a thug. He's not keeping it solid. He snitched, this and that. Did he snitch or did they record their crime?
They snitched on themselves. And, well, 2 things can be true. I don't know. But I do know that this is hella gangster. Like, you robbed me. So while you in jail, I'm going to put out an album and rob you.
Yeah.
And I feel like Pooh Shiesty just should have did it through amicable terms. Like, he should have just had a meeting with him, sat down with him, pleaded with him, talked to him, or just fulfilled his contract. How many albums are you? 3-4 albums? I'm going to just go knock those albums out and turn them in. You can release them how you want to release them. But, yeah, it was stupid what he did. Flocc, how do you feel about this Pooh Shiesty album coming out?
I think it'll probably do pretty good. And it is what it is. Gucci Mane retain ownership. And he's going to go do his federal time. And it is what it is.
Is what it is. All right, Tam, what's next?
What's next is Cardi B is the first female rapper in history to have 4 diamond records. She's got WAP. Hold on, let me go to it. I know for sure. WAP, Bodak Yellow, I Like It with J Balvin and Bad Bunny, and Girls Like You with Maroon 5.
Okay, congratulations to Cardi B. 4 diamond records.
4 diamond records.
That's a lot of money.
Lots of money. So y'all can hate on the girl, say she don't write her own songs, it's partisan Fontaine, this, that. It's not stopping the records from going up, because y'all be having the same writers too while y'all complaining. And it's not stopping the accomplishments to keep on racking up for Cardi B.
No, she's not the most talented MC, but she is somewhat likable. She has a decent voice and tonality. What do you think it is about Cardi that keeps her selling all these records? Is it the Latino fan base? Is it the sex appeal? Why is she selling all these records despite not being technically a good MC?
I think that people very early on bought into Cardi as a personality. And they like her. And then her journey. Americans love a rags to riches story because it makes you believe the false hope of capitalism that you can do it too.
Okay.
And it's like every now and then, once in a generation type things, people like Cardi are brought up. It's like the Hunger Games. Like, she came from the district and now she's in the capital and she's winning. And everybody roots for Cardi B. And then all the situations she's been in, her cheating husband, this and that. A lot of women can relate to a lot of things that she's been through in the public eye, so that makes them wrap their arms around her even more. Doesn't come off fake, phony, dismissive, too good like some of the other female rappers try to be with their fans. Cardi presents herself as the regular, schmegular girl from the hood, and people like that.
Got you. All right, what's next with Tea with Tam?
On that topic of Cardi B, during it took a few years to come with this sophomore album, Am I the Drama? And I guess during that time, someone reached out to Cameron and they wanted her to remake one of his older songs, like she did Imaginary Players with Jay-Z.
Right.
Ultimately, the song doesn't end up being included on I Am the Drama because they didn't like the reception for Imaginary Players, and they said, okay, her fan base is not fucking with Cardi on the 90s type beat, so we're not going to do it. But Cameron had already done the feature, much to his own distress, because he said he didn't have time, and they kept badgering him. So this is what he has to say.
I saw this.
What Needs the World to You is considered the 90s beat. I don't fucking know what this is. What I mean is, I did what I was supposed to do. And they thing come to an end. I'm not putting this on Cardi, because Cardi might not even know this shit. I'm just saying the people around her is making promises on her behalf, and she may not even know this. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stop making promises on these artists' behalf, and they don't know. So now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start exposing the people that made the promises, because it's two people. And once I get the dirt on you, I'm gonna put the dirt out. Now take this as a warning, send that paper through for my time, or I'm gonna tell how you like to get on all fours and your ass tickled with paws, because I know a girl. That's next. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna put your text messages up. Pause. I was disgusted when I seen it. I'm like, yes, God, you check this too. It is a God. Yeah, you said something. So at the end of the day, you better call, because the next show is your text messages, and I don't want to put out the screenshots. You doggy style, and you laying in the back. Oh man, ass in the arch, man.
So in exchange for the feature, Cameron didn't want any money because he likes Cardi. He said, can she just do an interview? And they were like, oh, yeah, of course. And then the album comes out. The song isn't on there. He's like, okay, cool.
What do you think you're doing?
He's fixing his do-rag.
Oh.
Yeah. The album comes out. He's not on it. He's not mad, but he's like, okay, if you're not at least going to reciprocate the original agreement and have her come on the show, then give me some money for my time, because I did do the feature. And if not, he's going to expose you.
It seems similar to the situation with J. Cole. Remember, he was threatening to sue J. Cole.
Yes.
Cole never did the feature.
Yeah.
That he promised him.
That he promised him. So it's that. I think people would get at Cameron, their fans, their respective fans, J. Cole and Cardi, and being like, oh, he's old, or he's this or he's that. Listen, they reached out to this old nigga, and they wanted to use his former songs, his beats, whatever it was, have him as a feature, and he held up his end. But then you guys aren't holding up your end. Whether you decide to use it or not, you was thirsty to get it. Hold up your end.
Hold up your end. All right, Flocc2Ball, you just went and put on your shiesty after the Pooh shiesty conversation.
Yeah. Are you getting into character? Okay. Next story.
Got you.
We got a video from Trim. She's claiming that she said they want her to change herself with this new fame she's got.
Not even my full potential. No shade. They want me to get the BBL and then veneers, and then it's like, but I'm not gonna do that because y'all can't even take me now. No shade. These hoes can't take me now. Not even my full potential.
She is so Nicki coded because she's so obnoxious.
Yes.
And I remember Nicki being equally obnoxious. What's your take on this?
I agree with the whole Nicki coded thing. I like that Trim is young enough, but also wise enough to understand she doesn't have to do all of those things. She already has the motion. She already has the girls loving her. A fat ass and bigger teeth is not going to change that. On the note of her being so Nicki coded, I do think that's the case, but I think it plays way better on a young person like her. Like, she's a teenager.
47-year-old grandma.
For her acting like that, it's like, oh, that's cool, that's cute. You're young and popping it. Okay, cool. But when you're grown as hell, freaky grandma, it seems weird, and it just makes you seem like either you're deranged or you're a bitch or you're not fully there, like you're not okay.
Okay.
It seems odd, but on Trim it fits, and I think that's why she's being so successful, even though she's dissing one of the hip hop greats. Because whether we like Nicki Minaj or not, she still has submitted her place in the hip hop pantheon for female rappers. So to have somebody going at you as viciously and consistently as Trim, everybody says too that's what you did to Lil' Kim, so she's not getting a lot of grace in her old age.
It's definitely karma. I do think that if Trim popped out with a big BBL, big fat booty, bigger titties, new teeth, the whole upgrade, I do think she'd be more popular on social media.
Yeah, I was gonna say only the place that it doesn't matter.
Only on social media, but that's only if she wants that. I hate it when Keisha Cole went and closed the gap. I like natural Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole is beautiful, and Trim also is very wise because that whole stripper to rapper pipeline is pretty much closed. Nobody cares about that. Dream Doll, fine as hell. She's on Streamer University. Nobody really cares about her music, even though it's not bad.
What's her name?
Dream Doll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the people don't care. We had Chinese Kitty, beautiful, the biggest ass, the biggest titties. The people didn't care. We had Ricch. Fine as hell.
It takes more than a fat ass and a pretty face to make it as a female rapper nowadays.
And
they'll throw you in the goulash quick if you don't have a bop. You gotta have a spin that. You gotta have a tomorrow, a fuck nigga free, a pound town. What's the he wanna hang with a bad bitch. He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Lululemon. Take me through that. You gotta have one of those. You gotta have a bop.
And when you get older, nobody's saying that you cannot change your body after you have children or whatever, like a Mona Leo. But making that your flagship, like I'm fine, it's not gonna work. So shout out to Trim.
Got you. What's name?
The last story for Tea with Tam is Rihanna was in her home country of Barbados, turning up for crop over as she usually does. Not a while since she's been pregnant, but she's getting it done. And her and A$AP Rocky were in the club. They had a viral moment.
Where's it at?
It's in there. I see it.
Above or after?
No, it's after.
It's no after.
Right there, right there. Yeah. Play the video first.
He's dressed like a Puerto Rican.
And A$AP Rocky is partially Bayesian, so.
Wait, did she die? Dream Doll?
No, she didn't die. She's alive.
Oh.
Damn, R.I.P. Dream Doll.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky and Rihanna getting it in the club in Barbados, and there was a man like that stared a little bit. So Rihanna, the true troll that she is, we love to see Bad Girl Ree back on the internet. And look at what she posted. She posted this in her story, zoomed in on the man, and she had a little Drake diss. Yes.
Which says?
She's like, my ex in the studio. Because you see him looking back at A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
Oh, shoot.
Simulating sex.
I wish they would leave that man alone. I just saw an interview where A$AP Rocky said he wants to fight Drake bare knuckles on the Jason Lee interview. It's like, bro, you got the billionaire bitch. What is Drake doing to you? How is Drake provoking them?
You didn't listen to Iceman?
Yes. What's the provocative?
You getting bodied by a singing nigga. Your baby mama even posted a single. Damn, where she at? Where she at? He got his whole little Canadian crew. She did. She posted the whole album. She was at all his fashion shows for the rollout.
But it didn't make a difference. Nobody cares
he
about
still
that.
charted. His tour sold out. Like people have a bias.
He charted?
He charted. The album charted. And I think it debuted at #1. People have a bias towards A$AP Rocky because maybe they don't like him personally, but he makes acid rap, like it's niche, it's indie.
I haven't been
and those people like it.
Privy to A$AP Rocky's music in decades. He hasn't had a hit record in a very long time.
He went #1 though. How can we say that?
You can have an album that's a #1 album and not have a hit record.
Okay, it's just I think it's funny.
Yeah, that's definitely happened in hip hop. #1 albums that didn't really have no.
Larry June just did well. 20-something thousand copies first week. No hit record on that album.
Sure. I don't disagree with that. However, we cannot ignore success, and when people try to downplay that success and make little jokes with their friends in the back of a restaurant in a music video, you can come out and you can troll them back. Rihanna hasn't said nothing yet.
Okay, the difference is I hear you. I agree. The difference is, I think it's okay for the bitter, disgruntled single ex to be doing it. I think it's weird for the couple to be doing it.
You don't think that is, you talked about me and now I'm talking about you?
Why aren't you satisfied with your man and your kids and your $1 billion?
That was A$AP Rocky's point in the video. Everybody has moved on. Everybody's cool. You brought this up. You started it.
Let's go watch the video.
Yes.
A$AP Rocky talking about fighting Drake. I saw no keyboard clips.
It's Jason Lee's interview with him. It's out now. He also discusses the A$AP mob and A$AP Ferg taking A$AP out of his name, or it's going hard about it in the interview but not dropping it from his Apple Music. The A$AP mob being jealous after he got with Rihanna and starting to, fall out, sue him in court, this and that.
Let me know when you see it. I've seen it.
See. You could just type in A$AP Rocky Drake.
Oh, that is true. That is a very good point.
But yeah, I feel like he talked about me and it was like rap beef and now you won't stop. And Rihanna, I think, is well within her right to make a little dig at you. Why not?
Yeah, she's going to do that instead of dropping her album.
You took every man who had a crush on this music. That's not true. You know why? She was billionaire.
Saudi Prince dude or whatever.
All that money couldn't hold her because they here come ASAP.
Don't nothing compare to that.
That billionaire is over there watching this. Drake is watching this. Hey Drake.
Oh God, here you go, bro.
So you watched that celebrity boxing match?
I did.
Would you fight Drake?
Why? Because some gloves and like bare knuckle like the Irish. We ain't doing all that celebrity boxing.
Busy man, because you took his girl.
I didn't take his girl.
You took everybody's girl.
It's weird that like everybody done moved on with their lives and like motherfuckers still strung up on that shit. Like it's just bugged out to me, you know what I'm saying? And the weird internet antics and smear campaigns and all that, we see right through that. Like that's why I just be like, oh, I ain't responding to that.
When he dropped Iceman and he said your girl didn't post your album,
that's stupid.
But then you still went to number one.
Right. She posted my album.
In your song, you said first you stole my flow. Wait,
so I stole it. That's fire.
So out of Kendrick and Drake, who was the fucking problem in that beef?
To be honest,
I wonder who he said.
Jason Lee.
That was a good line of questioning. I think A$AP Rocky is doing interviews about his relationship because he doesn't have a hit record. It hasn't had one in a very long time.
I don't like that.
That's just my take. On it. All right, palm trees in the chat, burgers in the chat. You guys, it's been a dope episode. I'm hungry. We have to go. We'll be back Friday, not Saturday. We're going to do a Friday episode this week.
Flocc2Ball is not asleep. He's on his phone.
Flocc2Ball is on his phone. Has
Free and Hefe.
Free and Hefe. Make sure you tap in with the 2026 LA Rap Report Card. Shout out to Cali Plug, King Palm, Exotic Pop. Flocc2Ball, let them know where they can find you.
FLOC2BALL. All platforms, streaming and social.
All right, bet. We'll catch you guys later. Bye. Peace. Hit that applause button. Peace.